Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Let me know how I'm sounding, fellas. Okay, how's that? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Make sure I don't blow your ears out with this.
On a first date, what are you expecting? And let's get two scenarios here.
Perfect.
A guy that you like, and a guy that you don't like that much. So on the first date, you meet a guy.
Relax, guys.
Go on a date. You might like him at the beginning. You might not after the end.
Okay. So Fresh isn't blowing out our ears, which is mainly my fault. That gives us what, gentlemen? An extra life. Okay.
If you treat her better than she treats you, she'll get bored.
Don't just give her your attention. Make her earn it.
What else can you offer me besides sex?
You lost your edge, she lost the traction. That's how it works.
Guys, you're going to have to put in work to build value.
Except for the Thigma, for the Thigma is naturally high value with the lady.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 800th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity. That was actually not supposed to go down like that. Hang on a second. I'm going to do that one more time, guys. I'm going to do that one more time because I forgot to set the 30-second timer. So let's episode 800, take 2.
If you treat her better than she treats you, she'll get bored.
Don't just give her your attention. Make her earn it.
Hey, I'm a stickler for perfection, guys.
Sex?
You lost your edge, she lost the traction. That's how it works.
Guys, you're going to have to put in work to build value.
Except for the Thigma, for the Thigma is naturally high value with the lady.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 800th edition. 800th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity. It is Thursday, November 4th of 2021. It is good to have you guys in today. Obviously, today is a fairly special day. Today is episode number 800. Today is episode number 800. I actually started my podcast. I can't remember exactly when I started my podcast. I started it back in 2016. My first 100 episodes were on SoundCloud. SoundCloud took down my account. Thankfully for me, I had everything backed up, so you can go all the way back to episode 1, episode 0, the introductory podcast, to check all of the rest of that stuff out. But I showed my face for the very first time in episode 108 on YouTube. That was Labor Day of 2017. And here we are 4 years later. 4 years later, and good God, over 600, probably close to 700 episodes that I have now shot on right here on YouTube, the mothership. The reason why I did everything live is because I didn't have any video editing experience. I just decided, you know what, I don't have any video editing experience, so I'll just do everything live. And it turns out it's much less time consuming to do videos live than to have somebody editing all of your videos for you all the time. So I'm very fortunate. I'm very, very fortunate to be very good at putting on a live show. All of the production you see is 100% done by me. The moving cameras, everything is all me. So for those of you guys who have supported me, literally since day one, I sincerely thank you guys for your support. Listen, man, here's to another 800 episodes. It's just it boggles my mind. It really boggles the mind that I've done 800 of these. It's insane. It's insane. It really is insane. I hit episode 500 sometime in 2019. So yeah, it appears I'm doing about 200 episodes a year, which is just a breakneck pace. But at any rate, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, all of my subscribers, all of my members, all of my patrons, everyone. And listen, man, you guys have seen me through literally through thick and thin. I've had channels taken down. I've been deplatformed on every platform there is, including Teachable. Even though I was making Teachable a boatload of money. But either way, I'm happy to be here. I'm fighting a little bit of a headache. I'm thinking it's probably a migraine because it simply will not go away. But I'm here for the people. I'm here for you guys. I'm going to battle my way through it. And you know, the thing is something about doing shows seems to clear up my headaches. It's weird because I used to get migraines a lot more often, if you guys remember. And Jesse, the lead singer of the Failsafe, actually sent me some Imitrex, some migraine medication. Thankfully for me, I think he sent me like 10 or 12 pills. I've only had to use 2 of those pills. So shout out to Jesse, Karen, Kaio, and Chad of the Failsafe for hooking your boy up with that. Who knows? I might start, playing some, featured artist on the show like I used to, kind of take it back to the old school. As always, we are streaming live to multiple platforms: Facebook, mgtow.tv, manosphere.tv, DLive, YouTube, Twitch, and of course in crystal clear high-resolution 4K to Sharpstream, which is where I stream all of my premium content for free on the app, which can be downloaded for Android or iOS at sharpstream.com. Quick announcement-ish. Devin is actually working on she's working on a software. She's working on getting software that will allow me to stream to all of the platforms that I'm streaming now, as well as, I think, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and I think Roku. So we're looking to add even more platforms for this simultaneous megacast. So and we'll probably roll that out right around the beginning of the year. So stay tuned for that. We're certainly going to be adding We're going to be adding a lot more platforms, a lot bigger platforms as things move forward. So, however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharp Reality Live a part of your daily routine. For those of you who are watching me for the very first time, my name is Donovan Sharp, and I specialize in decoding and translating female communication, both verbal and nonverbal, for the express purpose of showing men what women are really thinking and what their true intentions are. Now, I do this by breaking down videos, podcasts, articles, dating shows. I do it all live and in real time, which is something nobody else does. In the last 7 years, I have written over 200 articles and 9 books, soon to be 10, because my latest ebook, free ebook, is going to be released tomorrow. I'll give you the details of that later. I have live streamed almost 40,000 hours during that same time span and have put out tens of thousands of hours of content on just about every platform out there. I have over a dozen video courses designed to help you on your path to dominating life, which includes self-improvement, selecting and training the right woman, accurately decoding female communication, and much, much more. I have been in this community since 2014. I didn't grift here. I started here. So anyone who calls me a grifter simply isn't doing their research. Kevin Ray Wilder can go fuck himself. That's right, Kevin. Go fuck yourself, Kevin Ray Wilder. That kid's a grifter. Anyway, now I just gave the kid content for like 3 weeks because that's all he does is talk shit about men better than him. Anyway, I have collaborated with some of the biggest and most respected men in this space. Guys such as Rollo Tomasi, Alpha Male Strategies, Kevin Samuels, Alan Roger Curry, Roosh V, Myron Gaines, Illimitable Man, Better Bachelor, Everett Overton, Coach Greg Adams, Aaron Clary, and many more. My goal is helping men just like you become the very best versions of yourselves by teaching you the ins and outs of manhood, masculinity, self-improvement, and dealing with women from a position of strength and knowledge. The reason why I am qualified to teach men about masculinity is because I am a self-made man in every sense of the word. I was raised. Shout out to Edwin Hopkins Sr. Didn't teach me a goddamn thing. I had to learn how to be a man on my own. I made a lot of mistakes along the way, but through it all, I have built I am now running my third successful business. I am in what appears to be a solid long-term relationship. We'll see how that turns out. I'm more financially stable than I've ever been in my life, and I did it all on my own. Nobody taught me anything. Yes, I did have some help along the way. Guys like, Kevin Samuels, who we sort of mentored each other along the way. Then he sort of turned into my mentor. Joe Trainum, Damon Lindley, who taught me on the sales side. But by and large, guys, nobody taught me how to do what I do. And so if you're going to get advice on how to become a man, become a self-made man, listen, man, take it from somebody who has made every mistake under the sun, who has been just about, good God, back in 2009, I was literally homeless. I came back from all of that to accomplish everything that I have accomplished now. So please, guys, if you like the channel, if you like the content, hit the subscribe button and share this content with anyone who pees standing up. Shout out to the snipers on the Sharp Stream side, Geeky Anomaly, Hell Fong, Dre Raven is in the house, Apollo 137, J Blaze 11, Damian Hanma, Slapduck, and J Mac, of course, and the lovely and talented Devin. Shout out to the sharpshooters, the sharpshooters on the YouTube side. Smoke Some with Loop says let's go. Stephen White, Joshua Mays, Dre Raven, Double Dippin', Dr. B84, Mario Chichmanov. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Juan in Chicago. Robert Eliezer is in the house. Good to see you in here as always. Clifford Charles, been a while since I've seen you. Good to see you in here. Slambright, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Slambright, to welcome Slambright to the TSR family. If you would, Slambright, put in your age and location. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do an age and location check. Everyone put in the chat how old you are and where you live, city, state, whatever the case may be. Whiskey Sigma, also welcome to Chat Privileges. At Whiskey Sigma, to welcome him to the TSR family. So it is good to see you all in here again. Age and location in the chat. For example, 44 Philadelphia, PA. This is how communities of like-minded men are built. You never know. One of these guys in the chat could literally live right around the corner from you guys. I have a fantastic show in store for you today. I'm going to be breaking down a Kevin Samuels Instagram interview. I'm also going to be breaking down a Fresh and Fit segment that's going to come up. That's going to be coming up a little bit later on. But what I'm going to be talking about first is an article that Kevin Samuels sort of discussed and broke down on his opening monologue yesterday. So Kevin Samuels did an episode yesterday, and it was entitled, "Do High Value Men Control Women?" And what he did is he broke down an article that was written. Let me go ahead and bring this up here. It was written in the New York Post. It was written by Andrew Court. Andrew Court wrote an article that actually published a couple days ago entitled, quote, "Men with Golden Penis Syndrome are ruining sex and dating for women." Isn't that interesting? Men with Golden Penis Syndrome are ruining sex and dating for women. Okay, well, let's jump in here and see what this is all about. Beware of the college grad cad. The article starts. Let me get this video out of the way. I hate when they bombard you with the damn video. There we go. Beware of the college grad cad. Men with college degrees have become so cocky that they're ruining romance for their female counterparts, one leading expert alleges. Just 40.5% of college students in the United States are male, according to the National Student Clearinghouse, meaning they're in short supply and in high demand when dating on campus. Well, okay, I guess that makes sense. A lack of competition has led these men to develop, quote, golden penis syndrome, an arrogance that stems from the assumption that a steady supply of females will be sexually interested in them. So let me just go ahead and stop it right there. Golden penis syndrome, he calls it, a, quote, arrogance that stems from the assumption that a steady supply of females will be sexually interested in them. Around these parts, we call that the abundance mindset. You know, it's interesting. Women control the dating market. They control access to sex. We say this all the time in this community. Women control access to sex. We control access to relationships. Well, if there's no sex, there's no relationship. So really, women control access to sex and relationships. Am I right? So what these men have figured out, these men with golden penis syndrome, according to Andrew Court, it is an arrogance that stems from the assumption that a steady supply of females will be sexually interested in them. So he characterizes the abundance mindset as something that is arrogant. So we already know that Mr. Court is certainly not team man. Don't want to pass judgment here. Listen, I'll give him a few more paragraphs before we pass judgment here. Golden penis syndrome, he continues, has led these smug males to engage in dastardly dating practices such as cheating and ghosting because they're confident that another woman will always be waiting around the corner. Holy shit. Again, smug and dastardly. So because a small group of men have figured out that they're going to be swimming in punani no matter what, now all of a sudden they're smug. Now all of a sudden their strategies are dastardly, cheating and ghosting. Did it ever occur to Mr. Court that women have done the same thing for the last 2.5 decades? Think about this. And again, law number 26 of the 49 Laws of Sharp, which can be purchased at donovansharp.com/49laws. Women cannot stand it when men have a decided advantage on the sexual marketplace. They cannot stand it. When men play the game better than they do, that's the only time it's a problem. A woman will date 10 guys, cheat on all 10 of them, she'll ghost guys, she'll flake on them, this and that, but as soon as a guy runs the gambit on her, it's men ain't shit, men are dogs, men are trash. Well, Mr. Court here is doing the exact same thing. Because a man has figured out that he is going to have a steady stream of hot young females paying him sexual attention, now all of a sudden the practices that women have been engaging in, such as cheating and ghosting, because they're confident that another man will always be waiting around the corner, he wants to characterize when we do it as dastardly. You guys remember that article that came out a while back about 30% of women go out with men on dinner dates just to get fed with no romantic interest? They call that smart dating. They call that financial shrewdness. One of the models I hired actually admitted this to me. Well, hey, if it's the 21st of the month and I know I'm not going to get it, yeah, I'll download Tinder to feed myself. Women admit this outwardly. And not only are they encouraged to do this, they are praised when they do it. Yet, when the dine and dash dater does it to women, he gets national ridicule. All of a sudden now, he's smug and engaging in dastardly dating practices. So when women do it, it's smart, it's empowering. You go, girl, never settle. But when men do it, because of our abundance mindset, it is smug, dastardly, and an arrogance. Let me get this off the screen here. There we go. The term was reportedly coined by frustrated female students at Sarah Lawrence College in upstate New York, where 3/4 of all enrollees are the fairer sex. Journalist John Bierger believes many college-educated men in their 20s, 30s, and 40s have also developed GPS because they're similarly in high demand when it comes to dating. The sex ratios among college-educated hetero singles in Manhattan is approximately 3 women for every 2 men. I've interviewed a lot of men who are continuing to take advantage of that imbalance, Bierger told Mel Magazine. So out in the real world, for every 3 available hetero single women, there are 2 men, which leads to, obviously, competition. But again, it's characterized as them taking advantage of these imbalances. So what is it? What do you characterize it as when women themselves take advantage of all the thirsty guys on Tinder when they're swiping left and right until their fingers bleed? Clearly, the ratios on dating apps are skewed in favor of women. Nobody's complaining about that. Nobody's complaining about the fact that most men strike out every single time on dating apps because, well, women have a lot of options. Way back, incidentally enough, in episode 499, number 3, hang on a second. In episode 499, I talked about this very phenomenon. When the script is flipped on women. When the script is flipped on women, they can't stand it. Take a look and listen.
So many options available that guys don't try at all. She says it's like sitting there with a huge menu in front of them, and it's so overwhelming that they cannot decide what to eat. If they try me out and I am not immediately to their liking, they move on easily. There's no need for effort, and it's sickening. Of course, they blow me off. They barely even think of me as a human being. I am just another face on the screen. Oh.
Sound familiar, gentlemen?
Oh, how the tide has turned on Ms. Horton. You see, guys, what she is describing is the inverse of what she experienced in her 20s. You see, in her 20s, she sat there with a huge menu of men in front of her. In her 20s, she was so overwhelmed that she couldn't decide what to eat, or in other words, who to sleep with. If the men she tried out were not immediately to her liking, she was the one who moved on easily. In her 20s, she didn't have to make any effort, and she blew off countless men. She didn't think of men as human beings. They were just another face on the screen. You know, it's funny when women complain, or when women don't like when men play the game better than they do, right? A woman will lie to men. She'll cheat on boyfriends. She'll use men they have no... Women will use men they have zero sexual interest in for free dinners and divorce rape their husbands. But as soon as one man plays the game better than she does and gets over on her, oh, now it's a problem. Now it's men ain't shit. Guys, there are countless articles talking about girls who use men for free meals by misleading them about their sexual interest in them. Everybody praises these women for this brilliant plan. But then as soon as we get a guy like the dine and dash dater out in California who is dining and dashing on women, now it's a problem. He gets jail time and national ridicule while women get a pat on the back. Females hate it when they do not have a decided advantage on the dating market.
I dig that Voltron shirt. I wonder where that's at.
And there are really only two things that put them at a disadvantage. Number one, they run up on a dude who just plays the game better than they do. And number two, they get old. And this is where Amy Horton finds herself now. What she did with men in her 20s is exactly what is being done to her now, and she doesn't like it. Then she wants to whine about, I'm just another face on the screen. Cry me a river, ho.
The article continues. Bierger, who penned the best-selling book Datanomics, How Dating Became a Lopsided Numbers Game, further explained to the Daily Mail, quote, "We are seeing a generation of young men who think they're Adam Driver or Michael B. Jordan. Of course, it's not about them, it's the ratio." He continued, when men are in undersupply, the dating culture becomes less monogamous. Men are more likely to treat women as sex objects and treat relationships as disposable. Interesting. Now, Kevin pointed out this parallel when he broke this article down about this treating women as sex objects. Well, guess what? The script has officially been flipped. You see, as recently as probably 2, maybe 3 years ago, women treated men as commodities. Women treated relationships as disposable. Why? Because they had what they thought were endless options. But what they're really beginning to figure out is that all of these men that most of these women are dating are the same guys. That's really what this comes down to. And by the way, this is John Bierger of Dating Economics. So again, when women take advantage of these skewed ratios, no problem. When men take advantage of it, we're smug men who are arrogant with golden penis syndrome. The article continues, not only are men with golden penis syndrome more likely to treat their dates badly, they may also be inclined to put much less effort into their physical performance, for their physical appearance, and their sexual performances. That's 100% wrong. What he is describing are fuckboys. And one thing, and Geeky Anomaly actually pointed this out in the chat when we were breaking down F-Boy Island, which was an abject disaster, is that there's no such thing as an F-Boy or a player or a high-value man who's playing the field who doesn't put effort into their physical appearance. F-Boys, high-value men, players always look good, they're always in shape, they're always very well-dressed, always very well-groomed, and they always smell fantastic. They always look good. Now, as far as their sexual performances are concerned, they could not give less of a shit. Because why? Well, hell, if she doesn't like fucking me, I know that another woman will probably like fucking me. This is why I told you guys way back in episode 17, 4 reasons you should not give a shit about a woman's needs in bed. When I wrote that article, I had been dating Devin for 2, maybe 3 weeks. I was still smashing 2-3 girls at a time. I did not care about my sexual performance because I knew I had more than one. Bierger, I'm just going to call him Berger, previously spoke with the Post, declaring that dating was particularly dire for heterosexual women in New York. Oh, look at this caricature of this guy. Looks like he's paying attention to his... Listen, he's got a custom-tailored suit. He is nicely groomed. Probably smells like Blue de Chanel. College-educated women are more likely to date among their own milieu of college-educated men. But as their numbers are so skewed, they're in for a rougher time. Gentlemen, if you haven't heard anything I've said to this point, listen to me now. Listen to me now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find the Twitter. I'm gonna find the not the Twitter. I'm gonna find the Instagram post. I'm gonna find the Instagram post that I talk about the fact that when women compete for men, when men compete for women, women are terribly behaved. They're terribly, terribly behaved. Oh, here we are. Let me see if I can find it here. And this is, dude, this is the case in every sexual marketplace. Every single, here we are. Here we are. Nope, actually, nope, that's not it. Even though that's very true. Even though that is actually very, very true. Let me see if I can find it here. I should have had this up, but it is what it is. When women compete for men, they are on their best behavior. When men compete for women, women are on their worst behavior. Case in point, The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. Women on The Bachelor, when they are competing for one man, okay, I can't find it, doesn't matter. When women are competing for one man, they're docile, they're feminine. Now, of course, behind closed doors with the other women, they're always catty. But around the men, women behave themselves very, very well when competing for men. But when men compete for them, they act like Hannah Brown, who basically fucked every contestant on the show and then wondered why she didn't get engaged. Berger told the Post that the imbalance is also exacerbated by New York's large population of gay males. Oh, did not see that coming. Some 9 to 12% of men in Manhattan are gay, according to Gary Gates, a demographics expert at UCLA's Williams Institute. But Berger had some trusty advice for female singletons seeking to settle down. Be cautious of the college grad cads. He says, quote, I would be very wary of guys who have remained never married into their late 30s and 40s, he explained to the Daily Mail, especially the better looking ones with good jobs. These men are having too much fun playing the field. Too much fun playing the field. So when we're having fun playing the field, it's a problem. We're just having too much fun, right? He also advises women to be assertive when pursuing romance, stating, quote, fact is, men like women who like them. Also, a man is much less likely to take advantage of a woman who puts herself out there. Well, he actually spoke a nugget of truth here, guys. We like women who like us back. I can't tell you how many girls I smashed in Vegas who genuinely just did not like me. They just didn't like me. And sometimes that's a bit of a hard reality to sort of swallow. Okay, this girl likes smashing me, but does she really like me? And the more time you spend with her, the more obvious it becomes, this girl really doesn't like me. Devin and I are watching a series. I think it might be on Discovery Plus. It's called Dope Sick. It's sort of a biopic of the OxyContin epidemic that started in the early 2000s with Purdue and OxyContin being highly, highly addictive and destructive and deadly, and Purdue doing their level best to sort of sweep it under the rug. Well, one of the young salesmen who used to work for Purdue made all this money, and he kind of catches a strike of conscience. He figures out that OxyContin is indeed very, very bad for its patients, and this is drug addicts or people who are genuinely in pain, and he begins to maybe question whether or not he should walk away. Oh yeah, Dope Sick is on Hulu. Thank you guys for that. Anyway, he's having, I guess, a little bit of a fling with one of his fellow sales women. And they're talking about, we need to report this and people are getting sick. And the girl is like, dude, this is the golden goose. Keep your mouth shut. So she turns around to walk away and he asks her, no. They were at some sort of party. I think they were celebrating $1 billion in sales. And he almost gets in a fight with one of the other salespeople, and she kind of breaks it up. And she's like, come on, let me take you home and you can take advantage of me. And he kind of looks at her. He says, do you even like me? And she paused for a second and she's like, yeah, sure. He knew she was lying and just got up and walked out. Right? Men, we like women who like us. We like women who like us. Women, if you like a guy, show him that you like him. Show him that you like him. Throw yourself at him. But then, of course, in the same breath, also, a man is much less likely to take advantage of a woman who puts herself out there. Well, guess what? As Michael Jordan famously said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Women, ladies, if you really, really want to get linked up, you got work to do. You've got work to do. The younger you are, the less work you have to do. Men, we're starting to figure out that as soon as we hit the big 3-0, we are the ones with the advantage. And we act accordingly. Call us arrogant, call it golden penis syndrome, call it whatever you want. But that doesn't change the fact that it is our advantage, and it's game, set, match out here in these streets. Fuck what you heard. All right, very good. 751 people watching, only 252 likes, guys. Let's keep the engagement up over 50%. Let's get me to 300. Let's get me to 375 likes, according to my math. Half of 750 is 375, I think. Not a mathematician. So, guys, if you would, get the likes up. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Jay Woodyer Jr., $2. With the $2 super chat, says 43, Nashville, Tennessee. Congrats on 800, bro. RIP, RPM. Appreciate that. I've heard that Nashville is like sneak tip, one of the coolest, best places to live in America. It's like one of America's best kept secrets. Stephen Ortiz, $20 super chat, says, oh boy, mediocre, idealizing sucker, read that backwards. Somebody decode that for me because it's probably very funny. Salambright, $5, says abundance mindset for a man is the masculine equivalent of, quote, secure the bag for women. Women do it, stunning and brave. Men do it, it's the patriarchy. Ice Dragon Kid says winter has arrived. Yeah, a lot of bitches when I was in the hospital with COVID. Winter came early for him. Yeah, it did, but now it's spring. Fuck off. Kenny Warren, $5, says, not getting notifications for your lives, but I really enjoy your content. I donate to Kevin Samuels and Coach Greg Adams, so I'll step up here too. So here's another. Appreciate that, Kenny. Appreciate that, Kenny. Yeah, guys, if you want to follow the directions on the screen. Right now, YouTube is they're in the middle of purging a lot of the accounts. So everybody's losing subscribers because what YouTube is doing is they're going in and they're unsubscribing people who haven't watched a channel that they're subscribed to, which makes perfect sense. So usually about once a month, I will send out a push notification to remind you to subscribe to the channel, and then of course enable, like it says on the screen, go over to the bell, click the bell, and go down to all. That will let you know when I go live on YouTube. You can actually get another layer of notification by signing up for the SharpStream mobile app. It's available on sharpstream.com, iOS or Android. Enable push notifications, and the SharpStream app will let you know every time I go live on any platform. So make sure you resubscribe, make sure you hit the bell. If you can't rely on YouTube, and a lot of people are saying they probably can't, simply download the SharpStream app and enable all notifications. My new ebook actually drops tomorrow, so pay no attention to that. Drops in 2 days. 14 questions she'll ask on the first date and how to correctly respond. This is my 10th book. It is brand new. It is going to be absolutely free. If you want to be the first to get it, if you want to be among the first to get it for free at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Pacific. Go to donovensharp.com/newsletter, plug in your very best email, and the book is yours as of tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. Sin, 3232, $5. Appreciate your hard work. Keep it up. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that very much. Okay, let us get to the next segment of the show. So, Myron and Fresh, the Fresh and Fit boys, did a live stream last night, and I forget what it was about. But during that live stream, they asked the ladies 2 questions. They said, "Okay, what do you expect from a guy on the first date?" The second question they asked is, "What do you bring to the table to a guy on the first date. Thought that was very interesting. So let's jump in here and break this bad boy down, shall we?
So, ladies, on a first date, what are you expecting? And let's give
Everything.
two scenarios here: a guy that you like, and a guy that you don't like that much.
Oh shit.
So,
Ooh,
on the first date, you get a guy.
Uh-oh.
Date, you might like him at the beginning, you might not after the end. What are you expecting to happen on that date?
We'll start here with
We'll
Miss
start.
Pop Block.
Yeah, pop block.
And guys, how we're gonna do it is like the girl that goes first this time will go. It'll switch back and forth.
Okay, repeat the question one more time.
So the question is, right? On a first date,
No,
Right.
Too late.
what are you expecting from a guy?
A great introduction.
Okay.
That's the first thing that I like. Your appearance is
okay.
just every.
Okay, that's fair. She wants to see that you take good care of yourself. Fair enough.
Things should just give off an aura of just great energy.
By the way, this bitch can freestyle like nobody's business. Not a very feminine trait, but entertaining nonetheless.
You shouldn't come up to me and just like, look,
So,
Then if you look, I'm gonna give you a attitude.
So dress well.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Anything else?
Well,
dancing.
no.
Lock it. Clutch, bitch.
Not to say you should have like, you should flex, but you should come at your best. You feel me? It should always be like different. So the first introduction should be the first, like the best.
Listen,
So for every
she's being honest. She's being very honest, but this girl is not very feminine at all. The lack of femininity is a huge, huge, huge turnoff for me with this chick.
thing going forward, it should just go as well. Like I don't expect too much as a person. So
I don't expect too much as a person. That speaks to her self-esteem or lack thereof.
like I'm normal myself. I'm different. So
I'm normal myself. I'm different. Nope, you're pretty much the same as all the Miami hoes out there. Tattoos, masculine energy,
I wouldn't expect
reasonably good looking.
much from a dude.
So we're going on a date, we're vibing, having fun. You don't want nothing.
I'm kind of different. I don't know.
Oh, here we
It's
go.
like-
Here we go. Here we go. Ay, ay, ay. It's so funny. Girls want more than anything to be unique. To be different. Well, I'm not like other girls. Yes, you are. Me, Donovan Sharp, I'm like most guys. I like young, attractive women who are in good shape, who are feminine, docile, and submissive. That doesn't make me unique. Come on, what's wrong with being a woman? Like, just keep it real.
I'm not too much. Like I'm not too much to like please because I have enough myself. So just
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
imagine like
Malik says she was cool, but so masculine. Yeah, I agree. Like, she was cool. Like, she didn't have no attitude or nothing, but she's basically a dude.
the same amount of things that I'm providing, you should be able to do the same as much as me.
Okay.
I shouldn't be able to give too much and you're giving so little. You feel me? So it's like a first
Right. And what exactly do you give? What do you bring to the table?
date. Matter of fact, no. Flowers is good.
Oh boy. See, she lost me right there. Flowers is good. So you're telling me that you like flowers on the first date? Fuck out of here, dude. Dude, you want to know what happens if you bring a girl flowers on the first date? That's it. You're out. You're out. He brought me flowers. I want to fuck him, said no woman ever.
And if they don't give you the flowers, hey, you didn't show up with the fucking flowers, bro.
There it is.
Team ass time.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna chase it down.
Oh Lord.
Post it down.
That was funny.
Okay.
Okay, so flowers.
Fair enough.
Okay, so this woman didn't count. She's kind of a, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
All right, guys, you better show.
Yeah, Dr. B84 says, yeah, she's a hard no. Jay Blaze says she's a dude who can't make a point.
With flowers on that
Dress
first date.
well and flowers. Cool.
She's not a bad looking chick though. She's not a bad looking chick, but I'm pretty sure her hair is fake. Though you guys know me, I will never ever know. And she's got a tattoo and she's kind of masculine. Okay, she's masculine. Her voice is deeper than mine.
Laura, what about you?
So you want the truth or the cap?
So tell us the cap first,
No. The cap be like.
and then tell us tell the truth right after.
So nice, open doors. No, but listen, if you
See, she just kept it a stack.
look good and I'm into you, I'm shocked you're even gonna take me on a date. Is that fucked up?
No, that's not fucked up. Did you hear what she said? If you're a good looking dude and I'm into you, I'm shocked you're even taking me out on a date. Is that fucked up? Guys, this is a woman who's telling the truth. Hang on. This is a woman who's telling the truth, okay? This is a woman who understands the inherent value of high-value men. That's what she's literally saying. She is telling you, hey, I don't really deserve to be out here. And Lauren is pretty, but she's got a little too much fat for my taste. I don't know. I don't know what her IG is. I might pull up her IG a little bit later if I have time, but I got to get a look at the midsection.
Because if you tell me where to pull up, I'm gonna pull up. If I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Damn. So Lauren's a hoe. Got you.
Okay.
Yeah. If you look good, you look good. I mean, he opens the door, doesn't. I don't care. He's still fine. I mean, that's the right answer.
Uh-oh. That's a white girl. That's a white girl who just called somebody fine. Now, white girls call good-looking white guys hot, right? But if a white girl says he's fine, what does that usually mean? She fucks niggas, y'all. She fucks niggas, y'all. San Francisco, New York. Hashtag there's always one. I ain't mad at her, though. I ain't mad at her.
What if he's not your
Then I'm not going on a date with him in the first place.
See,
I'll
there we
never
go.
Interact with anyone that I didn't want to
See
pursue
that?
something with.
See, Lauren keeps it real. She's like, look, man, I'm not trying to go out on a date with someone I'm not trying to smash. Imagine that. Imagine that. A girl not wasting a man's time.
He turns you off during the date.
DJ Berserk says Caucasian see-through him. Damn. I don't know, man. Nah, I'm not detecting any hood rat vibes. But I will pay attention, though. I will pay attention, though.
I don't know. There's always like an exit plan, right? Like an eject button.
Oh, there she goes.
I'll be like, oh my god.
Lamar's Journey with the $10 super chat. Appreciate that.
I mean, like my dog's having diarrhea or something, or oh, like tell me something about.
My
or
dog's
just, I'm going
having
to the bathroom.
diarrhea.
Whoa. Don't do that.
Casual Germ said that's the chick that roasted Red. Really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, if I wasn't into him and didn't want to be with him in the first place, I would never go out into a public setting with him.
See that? See that? So she's a hoe with morals. How about that shit, man? Lamar's Journey, member for 3 months, says, your wisdom is saving my life, man. I greatly appreciate you saying that, man. I greatly appreciate you saying that.
I honestly prefer private situations. So
Okay.
I know too many people.
I honestly prefer private situations. I know too many people. Do you want to know why she prefers private situations? She fucks niggas, y'all. And she knows that in order to have chance with white guys into the future, she can't be seen in public with niggas. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, guys. I just tell you what they are.
Okay. So if they act weird, you're just gonna be...
Yeah, Clifford Charles says her colloquial style is black-centric. I believe it.
Oh yeah, there's always an exit plan. Because at the end of the day, you can just leave and block them and never say shit again.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Wow,
So
Lauren
that's it.
is honest.
I mean, yeah, I'm usually speaking to men of like, I guess you could call like your high value man. So
BBC.
it's listen.
Super
So
tall.
it's
Niggas. Lauren, just say it. Well, listen, she's a white girl, so she can't. I mean, she can say it, but just say niggas, Lauren, and just be done with it.
usually like a private
Figures.
scenario, anywho. So it's not like I'm going on a date to some fucking random ass.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
she
should
definitely
break
fucks
her.
niggas for real.
Shorty D, what about you?
So, I mean, at least from the first day, obviously I want to be treated like a lady, you know?
Okay. So she says, on the first date, obviously I want to be treated like a lady. Okay. That may be all well and good, but you need to, you got to prove to me that you are worthy of being treated like a lady. You see, women automatically assume that if they show up, they're entitled to be treated like a lady. Wrong answer. You see, back in the day, yeah, of course. You take if you're taking a girl out with her father's permission, yeah, treat her like a lady because she has been raised to be a wife by her mother and her father. So you treat her like a lady. She's already got the pedigree. This chick does not look like she likes to be treated like a lady.
Woo me, charm me, show me your personality, so I know if we have the chemistry to continue further. And I guess I just want to be able to read that person, to know what I'm dealing with, because it's no longer, I have 3 months to get to know this person. No, I don't have that type of time.
Damn, she just kept it real.
Not maybe the extra stuff that may not apply, but who you are as a person.
Oops.
What's your day-to-day look like? Do you have any kids? Do you got any crazy exes still?
Interesting that she is asking these sets of questions. She just asked a couple of questions that are in my new ebook, which will be dropped tomorrow. 14 questions she'll ask on the first date and how to correctly respond. So Cardi C, as you guys are calling her, is kind of giving up the game. Let's continue.
Yo, Teo, am I going to be in trouble for messing with you type of thing?
See, there we go.
And ultimately, I'll decide right then and there if it's worth pursuing romantically or even as a friend or just deading it right then and there, to be honest.
So
Damn.
basically you want info just to kind of figure out, okay, is he worth the time?
Is he worth my time? Yeah.
Okay.
You want a nice guy?
Is
Can you
he
show up
worth
without
my
Tim's
time?
date or
You kidding me?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
what I think is most important, right, is
Oh, that's the Nina the Pineapple chick. Doesn't she?
it depends if he has the sense to where we're going. So if you tell me, okay, we're gonna go on a date, but we're just gonna go, I don't know, for ice cream and watch a movie. All right, I like fit, it's cute, jeans, nice tee, clean kicks. All right, nothing major.
New York.
Uh-oh. Let's rewind that one more time.
We're just gonna go, I don't know, for ice cream and watch a movie. All right, I like fit, it's cute,
Now listen to this.
jeans, nice tee,
Jeans, nice teeth.
clean kicks. All right, nothing major.
Jeans, nice teeth, clean kicks, nothing major. She fucks niggas, y'all. We got two night riders. We got two night riders on the panel. When's the last time you ever saw that? Wow.
New York.
And I like urban wear too, so I could appreciate someone who has
Dude, I love this fucking ski mask bit Myron does.
versatility.
This shit is hilarious.
Like him?
This man.
Would you give me a date?
Yo, so I'm not even gonna lie. I had to change my type because that was my type.
No, baby girl. That is your type. Because look, Myron's got a pink ski mask on. He's got a pink ski mask on and a fake plastic gun. Look how she's looking at
Someone
him.
who has versatility, cute,
Look,
jeans,
watch how she's looking at
nice
Myron.
tee, clean
This is
kicks,
funny as hell.
alright, nothing major.
New York.
And
Watch.
I like urban wear too, so I could appreciate someone who has versatility. But
Versatility? Clifford Charles says technically all Latinas are night riders. Yeah, you're probably right.
Like him?
this man.
Look.
Would you give me a date?
Yo, so I'm not even gonna lie. I had to change my type because that was my.
That was my type. That was my type.
Stop the cap.
No, that is your type. That is your type. Look how she's looking at him. Looking at him like a steak.
Type. It was. That was my type. I liked the bad boys, but the bad boys wasn't good for my heart.
No. How about that? Yeah, she's in the gangbangers. She's in the gangbangers, y'all.
New York.
He's like, oh, what?
Yeah.
She's into gangbangers. Does this also mean she got a run on her?
I had to switch it up.
So if a guy approached you like this, like, hey, you want to go on a date, you would tell him no?
Before it was like,
Look, she can't tell him no.
were you taking me? Like, I'm a little interested, but like not.
Oh my God, I'm a little interested. Myron is in a fake getup, and she still can't stay away from the bad boys.
I was just like, no.
Look at her. Look at the strength. Look at the strength she is having to conjure up to tell a fake gangbanger no. Tell a fake gangbanger no. Yeah, she's an around the way girl. She's around the way. Yeah.
No.
I just robbed a sneaker store before this.
Son, and that's why I can't deal with you, because you might blame that shit on me. You might want to lay down and do the time. Like, no.
Well, I know.
Look at her. I might lay it down a new time. No, that's not a very convincing. No.
She's down with it.
Definite G with the comment of the day says it ain't no fun if the homies can't get none. Real talk.
You down? I just robbed a sneaker store before this.
I might just be.
This chick is funny. She kept it real. She's like, yo, it might just be.
I'm about to go rob somebody else after this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Fuck you, Shawty. I don't need you. I got a criminal right next to me.
You know what? It's okay, though.
All right, good. So what about you,
Nina the Pineapple.
So on the first date, I'm definitely expecting chivalry.
So Nina the Pineapple says, on the first date, I'm definitely expecting chivalry. Okay.
I just am. I want you to open doors for me. Pull the chair for me.
I want you to open doors for me. Pull out the chair for me. Now, at first blanch, you might think that Nina is, I don't know, she looks like she could be a homely conservative girl. Until, of course, you check out her Instagram. Nina the Pineapple. Growth, passion, ambition, discipline. Her Instagram page is none of those things. Nina the Pineapple is all about showing off that ass. And I'm going to tell you what. Nina the Pineapple, she's a small girl. She's small. She's real, but Nina the Pineapple is the quintessential example of a tiny girl who has an unbelievable ass. Like, dude, truthfully, man, Nina like for a little girl, for a little woman, her ass is absolutely smoking. Look at this. Like, she has a smoking ass. Look at that. Look at her skating. Tell me that you would not destroy this chick. Look at this. Oh, now we know why she has an unbelievable ass. Is because she squats. Ladies, if you're watching, the difference between a butt and the ass is what's on your screen. It's a squat rack. If you want a nice ass, you squat. That's all there is to it. Anyway, if we can all just quit worshiping Nina the Pineapple's ass, it's interesting that a woman who shows literally nothing but ass on her Instagram wants chivalry. Now listen, I'm sure Nina's a nice girl. She seems nice enough. But this again is another example of a woman wanting a traditional man. She wants traditional masculinity without having to display traditional femininity. This is not feminine, guys. Showing your ass on Instagram is not feminine. It's ratchet. It's thought culture. She has listen, her ass is nice. Like, let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. Her ass is out of this world. Her ass is out of this world hot. But you can't expect chivalry when this is the most accurate depiction of you in your daily life. This is advertising, is really what this is. If you want me to pull out chairs for you, sweetheart, you're going to have to understand I do not pull out chairs for women who are on social media. Let's take a quick look at Lauren's Instagram. Appreciate whoever put Lauren's, because I think she's a little too listen, Lauren's a pretty girl. Let's not be disingenuous. Like, she's a pretty girl. She's got some nice tatas, but you can barely see her collarbone. Yeah, she's just not. Looks like she's got a flat-ish stomach. Looks like she's got a. Listen, Lauren is thick. I'll give her the thickness, but as soon as she turns 30, she's gonna blow up like Pennywise's balloon. Oh, that's a bad picture. That's a very, very, very bad picture. You should not wear a muumuu. No, that looks like a muumuu. So Lauren's a pretty girl. Let's not cap on that. But her long-term aesthetic prospects aren't really looking too good. So let's go back to what Nina the pineapple says she wants in a first date.
Not even asking for a lot. Like it really isn't. And
Bro,
good conversation, so
She's laughing at her own answers.
Yes, if she's laughing at her own answers, she knows that her answers are ridiculous. She's thinking to herself, okay, I want chivalry, but my ass is all over Instagram.
no, I want chivalry. Like I want you to hold the door
Whiskey Sigma, thick becomes fat at 35. Fam, thick becomes fat at 29.
open for me. I want you to pull the chair. I want you
Mm-hmm.
to pay. I want you to
Really, nigga?
Yeah,
Hey, real
and
talk.
on my lap.
Mhm.
She said she wants a gentleman.
I do. I want a Prince Charming.
Baby girl, listen, I understand what you're saying. And Nina doesn't see, I don't know Nina personally. Every time she's on the show, she represents herself well. She's feminine and she seems like a really sweet girl. But like, I got news for you. Prince Charming doesn't look for girls like this. Now, he looks for girls who look like this, but girls who look like this, who show it off on Instagram, that, to him, is a big giant nope. Let's continue.
And I want good conversation on the first date.
So safe to say,
Yeah,
if
she
I
wants
showed
a
up with
simp.
that pink ski mask, you would not want me.
Look at that.
I could give you a hint.
It's funny as shit. She didn't say no. It's so funny. Watch this. Girls just cannot help themselves. Myron has now asked 3 girls if he shows up in a ski mask. If he shows up in the ski mask, are you going to give me a look? Black girl said, let's ride. Right? Cardi C said, that used to be my type. Translation, that's still my type. Watch what Nina says.
I want a Prince Charming.
Watch.
And I want good conversation on the first date.
So safe to say, if I showed up with that pink ski mask, you would not want me.
Look, she's not saying no. Look. Oh, look at Cardi C in the middle. Look at Cardi C in the middle fantasizing. Look at this. Look at this. Modern women, gentlemen. Modern women. Dude, they can't hide it to save their lives.
I could give you a hint.
Look at Cardi C. She's like, oh my God. Honestly, the only way Cardi C would ever give Myron any play is if he did wear the ski mask.
Jiff that I stole from someone else and put on your lap for you.
There are men out there that would
Look at them giggling like schoolgirls.
buy her bathwater, so.
Yeah, I
What?
know. Nina
That's
has some
gross.
options over here.
Yeah.
Niggas have been waiting.
Yeah,
like,
y'all been saying.
it's about time. Now you're single. I'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Nina's single? I thought she had a boyfriend.
That's-
The last time I thought she had a
I
boyfriend.
want good conversation to happen. So a lot of questions, whether it's coming from you or
Bruh.
She doesn't want good conversation. She wants good dick. Like all young, hot girls.
Wasn't your ex-boyfriend a gentleman though? Wasn't he a nice guy?
No, he really was. He was
There you go. See that? You see that? Myron just pulled her card. Wasn't your ex-boyfriend a gentleman? Yeah, he was. That's why he's your ex, sweetie. Straight from the horse's mouth, guys. Do not listen to what these hoes say. Watch the choices they make. What women say and what women do are 15 different things. Let me tell you. Zimzilla99 with the $10 super chat says, any woman who claims to want chivalry has no concept of the word or its actual meaning. I doth think the harlot protests too much. Forsooth, thou shalt not keepeth. Oh my God. Yo, my man Zimzilla went King James version. That's funny as shit. Dude went King James.
amazing, beautiful person, but
Beautiful person, but not with him anymore.
And he lost you.
That's why he's single now.
Look at Nina. Look at Nina. Yes, sweetie. Just keep it real.
sometimes people just grow apart.
Yeah, I
and sometimes people are like,
Oh, sometimes people just grow apart. I'll tell you what, man. This is like a 3-1 fastball right down the middle. Sometimes people just grow apart. You know, I covered this I cover this in my Womanese series. And if you look at Lauren, you can tell she knows what this really means. When women say, we grew apart. Watch and learn.
We grew apart. I cheated.
A woman will never come right out and say, I cheated. She'll sugarcoat it with something nebulous like, we grew apart, as if to imply that it magically forced her onto another man's dick. When a woman says this, it means she cheated. Period.
DonovanSharp.com/womanese to get the video, audio, or written version. Over 600 translations, just like the one you saw on your screen.
Happier apart than they are together.
Yeah.
This winner.
That's why you don't be a nice guy, guys.
There it is. See that? See that?
Fair enough. Okay.
He knows.
Anything else, Nina, you want to say to that?
Yeah, follow me on IG.
Yeah, chivalry is not dead.
Oh my god. No, chivalry is absolutely dead.
Women like you killed it, goddammit.
It's so funny. Like, she says chivalry is dead as she just giggles.
What about you?
What was the question again?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so this chick is an airhead. She's an airhead because she's a pothead. Women like this who smoke as much weed as she purports to smoke, she's gonna end up just watch.
Stupid. Okay.
Okay. So on a first date, what do you look for from the guy?
I mean, I would say the same thing. I like chivalry. I like if you pick me up, you have a blunt.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I like chivalry. I like if you pick me up, you have a blunt. What?
Not the the bad shit, the good shit. You know, I'm pretty simple. I like to eat food, smoke weed.
Oh my god. Oh
Not
wow.
a weirdo. You know, there's some weirdos out here.
Facts.
Trying that out.
Why you being weird? Me?
Okay, so this chick is a basic bitch. That's a basic bitch, guys. The woman you're seeing on your screen is a basic bitch. Stay tuned, guys. The Kevin Samuels interview with the woman who says that she's never been average is coming up soon.
You're supposed to get married.
But
Oh
I don't
my
know, it's
God.
Miami, so I don't know about
So you want a good time and a blunt?
a couple
No, she wants a blunt and a good time.
blunts.
Couple blunts.
Okay.
Okay.
Unbelievable, dude.
Interesting.
Unbelievable.
That was a very
Now, let's reverse this.
Here we go.
What do you give the guy on the first date?
My time.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what this bitch just said? What do you give on the first date? My time. Guys, I say this all the time. The reason why women don't feel guilty about taking advantage of men they have no sexual interest in for the purposes of getting fed is because in a woman's mind, if she graces you with her presence, it is you who are indebted to her, even if you spend money on her. So she wants a guy to pick her up, have a blunt, have a good time, good conversation, good dick. And what does she bring to the table? Oh, wait a minute. Her time. This bitch, again, she's a basic bitch. And she just thinks that her time is so valuable that she's just entitled to all that just for showing up. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Dr. B84 says, I've heard nearly 50% of the womanese phrases in real life now. Oh, yes. You will hear them all.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Let's add something.
Oh
to
my God, this is
Tangible.
insane. Oh, tangible.
What, is this time less value? Is this time of less value?
Wait a minute. She says time is not tangible. Oh my God. Oh boy.
Tangible. Like
tangible. Something you can feel and touch. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. This just in. This woman is a dumbass. Do you guys see? Again, guys, again. To my critics and detractors. Donovan, if you are such a super alpha, why aren't you spinning 20-something-year-old plates? This is why. Fresh Prince CEO asked her, what do you bring to the table? She says, my time. Fresh laughs it off and says, no, something tangible. What does tangible mean? Like, it doesn't get any dumber than that. She does not know what the word tangible means. Nina's looking at her like, bitch, really?
It's not
What does
just
that
like
mean?
Oh
time
my-
and space and wind. What do you bring to the table for him on the first date?
On a first date, don't you think it's too soon?
For what?
Oh my
Nigga,
god.
we met for a reason.
The bitch is high now.
I think someone else should go first. I'll go first. I don't know the answer yet.
Oh my god. So the answer is nothing.
Okay, you said you want a guy to bring you a blunt and good time, right? What do you bring him on a date?
I'll bring him a blunt too.
Well, I don't need you to bring me a blunt if I got my own blunt. The fuck do I need that for?
I'm gonna match you.
Okay, so you're gonna bring him a blunt.
That one
Oh,
right here.
That's what it is.
oh my god.
Okay, so she'll bring you a blunt on the first date.
Smoke weed though.
Oh yeah, what about that?
Then I think we're not gonna get along.
Oh, so she wants a pothead. Wow. Jay Blaze says, Haley is somewhere saying, hold my beer. Dude, yeah, her and Haley have the same stupidness. Zimzilla, 99 with the $5 super chat, reads from the Book of Thoughts, Thoughtolonians 29:20. The woman hath cried for chivalry, whilst praising its death. Forsake the harlot, for she is a capping creature. The word of the streets. Praise be to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
Wow. Wow. Teddy KGB, $5 says, yo, you need a womanese app so we can type this ish in real time.
Oh, wow.
Well, she ain't capping though.
So guys, she'll bring you a blunt on the first date.
She'll be your skinny blunt.
Okay.
Not a fat
Alright.
one.
Jesus
Gina,
Christ.
What about you?
What should a guy bring on a date?
What do you bring
Dude, see, Nina's still talking about, oh, what should a guy bring?
on the first date for a guy?
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
mean-
give you a handkerchief. He's gonna pull the chair for. He's gonna be a gentleman. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
so what are you
you
gonna
get in
do?
return for-
If
Yes.
you're really nice, you might just get a beso.
A what?
Okay.
A kiss.
You might.
Besos! Fucking Christiana used to say that to me all the time.
That's a mic, guys.
That's a might.
You might get a kiss. So if I pick you up, pay for dinner, open the door, put the handkerchief in your seat, have good conversation, I might get a kiss.
And,
All mites.
and where?
At the end of the date when you're dropping me off.
No, I said
home.
where.
Where?
When. Yeah,
Like in your car?
but where?
Where?
Oh, look at Nina. Look at Nina trying to play stupid. Where are you going to kiss him, chick?
In Miami?
Oh my God. See, this is why you know Nina's, look, this is why you know Nina's a super hoe, because she plays almost too stupid.
Body though, like where on the body?
This nigga Chris, bro.
Oh, real? Oh, that's what you mean. Oh.
You ask some weird ass questions, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Don't put it on us, nigga. Put it on you. I want people to see the face of the guy that's asking this shit. Yeah, see, Chris. See, now I see what
So where am I getting that kiss? Miss Pineapple?
Yeah.
Chris says. Ask dumbass
The
questions.
weirdest shit,
weird
bro.
questions, and then
That's not weird at all. He wants to know where he's getting the kiss.
he keeps the
And then
camera
look,
on us.
I'm like, that's not me. That's
That's him. Put the camera on you, bro.
Yo, and we got in studio Miami CJ.
Hey, what up to you?
Right here on
what
the
up,
couch.
CJ.
Shout out to you, bro.
This dude is funny.
I mean, personally, I think guys just want to be appreciated and made
Wasn't the question. What do you bring to the date?
felt like they're doing their job. So I'll make sure that you're appreciated.
I think what Chris.
And how I'll make sure that you're appreciated. I'll make sure you're appreciated. When Dev says thank you, Donovan, for doing whatever, my response, thank me later. Thank me later. I don't need my girl to verbally thank me. Mm-mm. No, I need her to thank me with a blowjob, backdoor action, maybe a facial. Like that's how she thanks me. See, any girl can say, "Oh, thank you so much." Nah, I don't believe you're appreciative of that. It's either cash, gas, preferably ass. That's what this comes down to.
Chris wanted to ask was where on the body would you give the kiss to?
On the mouth.
on the lips.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
your lips.
You guys are looking for a
Jesus
different
Christ.
answer.
Yeah, the 100%.
Listen to these bitches. Oh my God, you guys are looking for a different answer. You guys are wanting chivalry. No, dude, no ass, no chivalry. That's just how it goes.
Yes.
I ain't
What'd
said
you say?
nothing.
Kiss the what?
He was
Kiss my dick.
expecting me to say on the mic.
Well, I mean,
I think he meant to say on the dick.
What
You know what I
assume.
meant.
She said on
it
the
could be
dick.
on the forehead, on the cheek, on the
Nah,
lips.
Chris. You
No. You can kiss these nuts.
didn't mean that shit,
Listen,
bro.
I ain't say all that. Go
Okay.
ahead.
What about you?
In terms
I think that Chris was shooting a shot, or I think Bogdan was shooting a shot there at the pineapple.
of what would I bring on the first date for the guy,
Yeah.
like that's beneficial for him?
Ass.
Experience.
Oh my God, Jesus
Experience.
Christ.
Point.
It's so funny. So what should the guy bring on the first date? Well, I want this, that, and a third. What do I bring? Maybe a kiss? Experience?
Experience.
What does tangible mean?
I'm a genuine person. You get
I'm
me?
sure
Like, I'm not gonna
she is a genuine hoe.
fake the funk. So if I'm interested, I'm interested. If I'm not, I'll break it down lightly to you. I'll give you constructive feedback.
You tell niggas like, yo, you did this
Yo.
wrong, that wrong, nigga, you breast stink, all that shit.
Yo,
Oh,
you want me to
that's
keep
the
it a
worst when
Fendi
they're
fact with you?
A Fendi fact.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you like this. I got trauma. You don't want me. You don't want smoke. I'm not the girl for you. I probably got a home girl. But
You tell them
Damn.
yo, if look, I'm a person. So
Yo, this bitch, it's funny. This bitch can go from feminine to masculine just like that.
like I'm very sentimental, and I'm not there to destroy anyone's character. However, if you're creepy
She's gripping that mic, though.
and I have to get away, then I'm gonna get away. Like, fuck your feelings and then some. Like, it is what it is. But if I'm not,
What that mouth do, though?
you know, besides my time, my
Lamar's Journey says, man, this is what our sons have to pick from? Yep. Unfortunately.
energy and just my real feedback, like, what more, like a lot of the ladies were trying to say, can I do? Because I'm showing you who I am on that first date.
Oh. So, you want me to show you who I am, right? And you want me to pay for the and you want me to pay for the meal, and you want me to be chivalrous, open the door, put the handkerchief in the lap. You want all of that, but you're only going to show me who you are.
I think we're doing too much, even
Oh my
trying to
God.
maybe do
Oh my
anything
God.
further on that first.
Oh my God, I think we're doing too much. Guys, this is what you're up against. This is what you're up against. These women expect you to pick them up. These bitches expect you to pick them up, have a blunt, be interesting, be conversational, give the good dick, and this bitch has the gall to say, listen, we might be actually trying to do too much by trying to bring something on the first date. These are the women we have to deal with, guys. This is why channels like mine exist.
Date, because it's a first impression and we're getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
But
But,
you know, we grown, and you know, it depends on your dynamic.
Yeah, depends.
So you can tell.
What's up with you?
They know what her drug is. Oh, now Myron's got the ski mask and glasses on.
On behalf of the ski mask gang, that is not enough. If I'm gonna bring a bag of money that I just stole from someone, I need more than that, Cardi.
we could spend the money together.
He said, Cardi.
If you
The
brought
fuck?
the bag, but you bringing it back to me, so like let's just spend it together. I don't have
Oh
to spend
my
it alone.
God.
Your hard work didn't go unnoticed.
Nah, bro.
Do I go get an exchange?
You know what she gonna do?
I'll
she
pick
gonna,
your outfit.
she gonna freestyle. She gonna freestyle for you. Freestyle.
Yeah, I'm freestyling
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
Okay.
Right now. Right now.
Go for
All right, all of that's irrelevant. I think we've made the proper point. Basically, these bitches ain't bringing nothing to the table. Wow. Malik says, objective feedback on a date. This is amazing. Dre Raven on the Sharp Stream side says, just bring your ski mask and peace on a date with her, and you'll have a good time. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, she told us what it was. Knock over a liquor store, knock over a shoe store, steal some Jordans. And the ass is as good as yours, really. Yeah, Hellfong says 2 hands on that mic. You noticed that too? All right, let's get to the main event. So, I was going to break down the Kevin Samuels interviews from last night, but what I've started to notice. Give me a second here. What I have started to notice about Kevin's Monday, Wednesday, Friday show, at least the last couple of times, is that he gets a lot of foolishness on his phone lines. Like he gets a lot of foolishness. Like, dude, there are so many bitches who just want to be seen. They act like they don't know what the subject matter is. They're just on there trying to get free clout. Like, that's kind of what it's, at least that's the way it is. Now, Kevin will figure it out. He'll figure out, well, I don't know. I guess he needs to figure out how to screen these people. I mean, he's one person doing, the job of about 20 people. But on the flip side, I have noticed that when he does his Instagram lives, he doesn't deal with as much foolishness because he has much less to do, right? All he's got to do is bring them on, and if they're acting a fool, he kicks them off. And because of that, his IG live interviews are much more content rich, at least more content rich than his YouTube interviews on his main show. To me, the highlight of his Monday, Wednesday, Friday show are his opening monologues. Like that's become the main event of the show for me. It used to be the callers, but the callers on the YouTube side, most of the time now, they're on some bullshit. So I said, all right, well, let's go and reference this IG live video he referenced on yesterday's monologue. And this was what you call a gold nugget. Let's watch and listen.
You be careful with the phone. You're moving all over the place. All right. See what you're starting to hear is women want to be lied to. Women want to be lied to. And you know what? And I want you guys to think of how much damage I could do. Think of how much damage I could do if I got up here and I told women stuff that other influencers get up here and tell them. You're the mother queen goddess, sea moss gold. You this, you that. I could do a lot of damn damage if I were willing to do that. But no. All right. Who is this? I think I've seen you before. So, ladies, do you not want the truth? Because it's either you bash or it's your tone.
Right.
But
I don't like your tone. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Hold up.
Nope.
No, it's that he says it. That's the problem. Women just don't like the truth. Women prefer pretty lies to ugly truths. Oops, thought I was up there.
What no one's ever said is whose tone is right. And it's like there is no, and what we're getting, ladies, is there is no way to tell women the truth that they want to hear it.
That's right.
I think also,
and that's why Kevin is as big as he is now, because he's giving it to these bitches straight, no chaser.
That's ultimately what men are hearing, is there is no way to tell women truth that there's no way to tell women the truth that they honestly want to hear. Nope. They don't want to hear me say it. Nope. They don't want to hear any man say it. We're just supposed to shut up because it ain't our business. Nope.
Okay. Well, how that's supposed to work?
Hello.
Oh,
Hi, how are
boy.
you?
And away we go. Now, why did I already give her a buzzer strike? Well, look at her. She's overweight. That's already, I mean, honestly, at this point, there's really nothing more to say. If you're overweight, your options are severely limited. But for the sake of entertainment and this woman's delusion, let's keep going.
I'm fine. How are you?
Have you been on here before?
Not quite, no.
Okay.
Not quite?
So, how old are you?
Do you see how women do that? Have you been on here before? Not quite. No. No, it's either a yes or no question. I can't stand people who just don't answer yes or no questions. Have you been on here before, yes or no? What does not quite mean? What exactly does not quite mean? Definite G says Big Shirley. Yeah, it does look like Big Shirley.
I'm 29.
And ma'am, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay, so 29. Your first initial?
D.
And 34, your first initial?
A.
Okay, so he's trying to
why
give
don't
them.
your friends
So he's trying to give them a little bit of anonymity. Trying to give them a little bit of anonymity. I get it.
like this channel?
Why don't they? I don't really have any friends that don't disagree with you. A lot of my friends really agree with you, and they're kind of excited that I'm talking to you. I've been wanting to talk to you and ask you some questions.
Ask you some questions. Okay.
Hold on, man. What? And yours is T. The other lady, 34.
I'm A.
Amber. Amber. Why don't your friends like me?
Man, I'm so glad you asked. My friends don't like you. My married friends, they don't like you because I guess the situations that they're in with their husband, they feel like it's not all that black and white. And then my single friends, you know, kind of like what the other lady said, it's just too harsh. It's how he come off. He doesn't talk about the other men, but
he doesn't talk about other men. Dude, there are television shows, movies, Gillette commercials doing nothing but bashing men. So they expect Kevin Samuels to hold men accountable? No, fuck that.
Nope.
No. We hold men accountable in this neck of the woods. But we're also holding women accountable too. Think about it. All the movies and TV and all that. I mean, dude, it's just, enough is enough. Hell, even ESPN has gone to bashing fucking men. So she can tell all her friends to go fuck themselves. She can tell all her friends to go fuck themselves because there are plenty of outlets and platforms that do nothing but bash men.
I try to explain to them, like, you know, what you say. Like, there's so many platforms for men, and there's none telling us about ourselves because I'm like, girl, he be telling me some stuff.
I was watching Shahrazad Ali.
Shahrazad Ali. That bitch is a bomb thrower, but she keeps it real.
Doing an interview with a black female reporter.
Mm-hmm.
And Shahrazad Ali wrote that book, The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. And this black woman is asking this black woman the same things women are saying. It's like, why aren't you on our side? And she's like, when do we ever look at what the women do? I spent years talking about men. And what it gets right down to is the women who don't want to hear it, especially our women, they don't want to be corrected by anybody.
Hell no.
Nope.
Hell no. Black sisters don't want to be corrected by no goddamn body. All they want to do is run off at the goddamn mouth.
We don't
So there's no right tone. That's why I'm like, why should I?
Zimzilla with the $20 super chat says, girl once asked why she gets no chivalry, told her the first commandment of chivalry was to follow the church. So I knew she already failed that part. No pole axe polishing is worth dealing with cantankerous women. Wow. Holy moly. God almighty.
I changed my tone. Wow. And then this whole notion, if it's not all black and white, there's 7 billion people on the planet. Who can speak to 7 billion different experiences?
Trick question, Kev. Nobody can.
That's another deflection to keep men saying nothing.
There you go.
Because
that's what it is.
You ain't been here. You don't have. So what about this?
Oh, I love it when black women have you dated all women. So you've dated every single black woman, bitch. I ain't got to. It's so funny when our detractors like to come after us. Oh, you paint everybody with a broad brush and blah, 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 blah. Have you dated all black women? No. But I'll tell you what, enough men in this country have had the same or similar experiences with the same or similar women. That's why communities like these exist. Every bitch that comes out against us act like it's an outlier situation when a woman fucks over a man or a black woman has an attitude. Do all black women have attitude problems? Clearly not. But enough of them do to have caused this community to exist. So these bitches can all miss me with this, well, have you dated all black women? I ain't got to. Enough black men have made the egregious mistake of dating enough black women to pretty accurately make assumptions going in.
Situation.
We need to hear it.
There you go.
The thing is, I mean,
there it is.
We all went to school.
Yeah, Dr. B84. Wait a minute, I lost my sharp stream, guys. Dr. B84 makes a very good point. He says, when more than one black man has the same freaking experiences time after time, something's up. Exactly. Exactly. And a lot of women are like, who hurt you? As if to imply that you were the one idiot who decided to commit to the only woman on the face of the earth who has ever existed to have screwed over a man. There's only one woman in the history of time who is deceitful, nefarious, non-faithful, etc., etc. Who hurt you? I want to know the name of the only woman ever to misbehave on a man's watch. I want to know who and where she is. Bitch, please.
They give you a test. You study a lot of stuff. They give you the test, and you answer the questions on the test. You don't get to decide how you want the test to be configured. And the reality is, as far as relationships, the black community, black women understand something. You think if black men aren't in relationships or black men are doing bad, you're doing by yourself. When we die out, you die out too.
Real talk.
Us being a 60 plus, and back in the 90s, we were 60% alone.
Real talk.
We're growing, so we're on the way to extinction.
That's right.
So they can say what they want to, but
it is what the fuck it is.
Rubber meets the road. Are you moving on down now? What's the
Whiskey Sigma says these two women have never seen the inside of a gym, wondering why men of value aren't checking for them. Ain't that some shit?
Question you have for me, ma'am? I'm going to put you to the side, okay? Amber, I'm going to put you to the side, okay?
Okay.
Okay. What's your question? Go ahead.
So my first question is.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, Amber,
when I listen,
go ahead and drop out. Don't drop out, Amber. I'll let you come back. Go ahead.
Okay, when I listen in.
Do you see how he treated Amber? Amber treated Kevin with respect. She showed humility. She was actually feminine. And Kevin treated her accordingly. That's how this works. If you want to be treated like a lady, you have to act like one, ladies. That's it. It's not a difficult math equation.
To you talk, I hear you tell women with children that they should have been with the person that they had kids with. But then in the same breath, you tell them that going forward, they're not going to be able to get a man of high value. So where does that leave them?
It leaves them fucked. It leaves them up shit creek without a paddle. See, this again is where women come out. This is where women come out wrong. Well, you tell us to stay with the baby daddy and blah, 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 but you tell them they can't have high value men. So where does that leave them? That leaves them where they are. High value men are not trying to be a stepdad to some nigga's bastard kid. Fuck that. I remember one time Kevin had a woman on his show a long time ago before he ever got big. And he asked this woman, he said, would you let your boyfriend discipline your child? Because she had a child with another man. And she said, like she got noticeably uncomfortable. Who the fuck is going to voluntarily sign up for that shit? So you want me to pay for the kid when we go out? Because you know his dad ain't shit. So you want me to defer to so you want me to be in charge of everything except for your kid, who can get all out of pocket. No, sorry. Nope. Fuck that.
What they supposed to do now in this situation?
So what you're saying is, I tell women they should have stayed with their baby daddy.
No, that the person they had their kid with is who they should have been married with.
That is the baby daddy.
Which is their child's father, their baby daddy.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, did you guys hear what just happened? Let me rewind that because this is not a small deal.
Stay
just
with
listen.
their baby daddy.
No, high value. So where does that leave them? What are they supposed to do now in this situation?
So what you're saying is, I tell women they should have stayed with their baby daddy.
No, that the person they had their kid with is who they should have been married with.
Which is their child's father, their baby daddy.
Yes. Yes.
Do you guys see what just happened there? Do you guys see what just happened here? This is one of many reasons most black women are single. This is one of many reasons most black women are single. They are on autopilot to disagree. You are talking to Kevin fucking Samuels, one of the most respected black men on the planet now. One of the most respected people on the planet right now. You know who he is. His reputation precedes him. but she didn't even listen to what he said. All she wanted to do was disagree. She went into this long diatribe about, well, you say blah, 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 blah. Kevin condenses it. Okay, so what you're saying is that I tell women that they should stay with their baby daddy. No. What you said was that they should be married with the child's father, which is the baby daddy. Yes. Like she's not even breaking stride. She's not even breaking stride. What was her name? The dating coach, April Mason. That's part of what she's talking about, just being disagreeable. Black women are on autopilot. Black women are on autopilot to disagree with black men. This is why high-value black men, the top 15 to 20%, are not dating sisters. Open your ears, close your mouth.
Okay, and then you say that I tell them that they can't, if they have children, they can't have a man of high value. That's what you said, though, right?
That's what I'm hearing you tell them. That
okay, well then that's the same thing, though.
You see how she wants to just disagree? Look at her face. She wants to tell Kevin, no, that's not what I said. No, I disagree.
If you with your baby daddy, how many men can you get?
Right.
Unbelievable. Chris Johnson, $5, says, I love black women, and that's what I date, but man, it's rough because they overwhelmingly have the same attitude. Yep. Zimzilla says, well, if it ain't Biggie Smalls, I guess Biggie and Bigger Biggie. Man, don't be insulting Biggie like that. Zach Red Pillar, $5, says, Kevin could have said the sky is blue, and she still would have said no. Exactly. Exactly, man. Slang, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Slang, period, to welcome him or her to the TSR family. Slang, put your age and location in the chat. Ant Tycoon, $5, says, what they supposed to do is become better and deal with the consequences. Duty is extinct. Wow. Well said.
So that means if you're with him, you can't have him.
Okay.
So, but because you're not with him, do you qualify for a high value man?
Nope.
Do most baby mamas qualify for the men they want?
Nope.
Well, that's my next question. Is really,
bitch, you know the answer to that question. Come on.
You qualify for as high as your baby daddy is.
Well, I don't have any children, but
stop the cap.
I don't have any children. I don't have any children. You don't have any children, but you come on asking Kevin Samuels about single moms and baby daddies, but you don't have any children.
I would like to know, because I hear you talk a lot about weight.
Whatever your child's father is, you need to hold the phone steady. Hold the phone steady.
Okay, sorry.
Whatever your child's father is tends to be the upper limit of what you get. If your father's baby daddy is an average guy, how many women go get a man who's a millionaire? That doesn't happen.
That's right.
Right.
Because
Trick
you're
question.
not supposed to have kids without a husband.
Marry before you carry. There's a reason why that's a saying in the black community, y'all.
And you're supposed to pick the best man possible for you. Get the French toast out of the game and stay out. Don't come back.
French toast.
But if you come back to the game with a man's kid, you are
right.
So
yeah, shit out of luck.
That's the reality. And I think the real issue is why these women with kids trying to have men. Why are they trying to do better than the men they had babies with?
I'll tell you why, Kevin. Because the world is constantly telling women you deserve the best. You deserve the best. Never settle. Blah 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 blah. That's why, Kevin. And listen, Kevin knows this. And so does she. Slambright, $2 says, I don't have any children on camera. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't have any children with me right now. You can tell this chick's a baby mama.
I mean, growth. It's 10
That's
years
not,
later.
It's not growth.
Oh my
no.
God.
No, see,
Oh
that's the thing.
Oh boy.
No, you're 10 years older, 10 years
Oh
more
boy.
used, and 10
Oh
years less
boy.
valuable.
There it is. There it is.
It doesn't work that way.
Y'all listen, man. We don't make the rules. We don't make the rules, guys. I keep trying to do like I keep trying to tell these bitches, look, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just letting y'all know what it is.
That's understandable.
But it's always interesting to me that women think because, well, I did this when I was young. I made a mistake. Okay.
Right.
This is why you marry before you carry.
But it's a permanent one.
Ooh.
It affects your sexual.
Ice Dragon Kid said that's a baby mama forehead for sure.
Your marketplace value.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm fine with the camera steady.
But sit it down. Sit it down. But
she didn't want to set it down because one of her kids is going to take the goddamn phone. That's
but
why.
the funny thing is, generations prior to my generation understood this concept. I'm wondering, why is it since 1970 women think it should be different when for all of recorded history, people knew.
This is one thing that Kevin does, among other things, better than anybody. Kevin, he knows his history. Kevin is a very well-read and well-learned individual. He could talk to you about the Versailles Treaty. He could talk to you about, black women in relationships back in the 1970s to the 1870s. This is what gives Kevin an advantage over a lot of these other content creators, because he's a smart guy. He is well-learned and well-read. When it comes to facts and data and statistics and historical watershed moments, Kevin's on it, man. Kevin's on it.
Right.
So, and what's your other question about the weight?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
It's really pertaining to weight because I feel like I do believe when you say weight is a factor in getting a high value man, but I also feel like health is something that can be built upon, just like sex. Sex can be built upon in a relationship. There's certain things like mindset. There's some things you can't really teach a person, but you can build on health. So why is it weight one of the biggest factors in not getting a high value man?
Because high value men want women who are fit. They don't want women who are fat. That's why. You cannot negotiate attraction. I say this all the time. You could be the most feminine, docile, kindest woman on the face of the earth. If you are overweight, it's... That's it. That's it. Men are not... Listen, men, we want the finished... See, listen, this is funny. Because a lot of guys like to complain about the fact that women don't want to build with a man. They like to stand at the finish line and fuck the winners. I'm not mad at that. Women want the finished product. And if they have the sexual market value to dictate those terms, then goddamn it, wait at the finish line and have your pick of the winners. There's nothing wrong with that. By the same token, any man with a modicum of value, we don't want to date chicks who are on their weight loss journey. No. We want to date chicks who are fit, not chicks who are on their way to getting fit. Not only that, if you start dating a woman who is overweight and she loses the weight and she gets fit, it is a mathematical inevitability. It is a mathematical certainty that she is going to leave you. The first reason she'll leave you is that she'll have better options than you. The second reason she'll leave you is that you'll become less attractive to her as a result of, number one, those other options. But the third reason she'll leave you is because you committed to a fat chick. And if you commit to a woman who is overweight, in that woman's mind, what's wrong with him if he committed to a woman who's overweight? But Donovan, she was that overweight woman. That makes not a goddamn bit of difference. Makes not a damn bit of difference. In a woman's mind, she's subconsciously thinking to herself, okay, I'm glad that he committed to me because I didn't want to be alone, but Now that I think about it, why did he commit to me when I was fat? Why did he commit to me when I was on my quote-unquote weight loss journey? Go and read. Dude, there are all kinds of articles. All kinds of articles. I actually did a podcast on this, on this, I don't know, probably about a year ago, about women who get this bariatric weight loss surgery. They almost always end up leaving their husbands. Why? Because they have more options. That's why. Not only that, they've lost respect for the men that's committed to or stayed committed to them. In a woman's mind, okay, he was thin when he got me, but then I got fat. He didn't leave me. There's something wrong with him. This is how women think. Even if they're the ones who are overweight, if you commit to an overweight woman, even that overweight woman will not have respect for you. She might love you to death. She might be thankful as all get out that you are rescuing her from being a single overweight female. But when and if she ever loses that weight, listen, man, start the countdown until she is up out of there. Period. Zimzilla $10 says, if you're overweight, then you ain't getting some built man. Maybe if you go over to Japan and start throwing your weight around, then maybe Ultraman won't notice you. Slam Bright, another $5 super chat. High value men. I could have this 23-year-old 10, or I could pick this heavy woman with kids from Scrubs and, quote, grow with her. Nope. Dime piece, please. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lord Sinister 707, $5 says, why is weight important? For the same reason why height is important to women. There you go.
Because they don't have to.
Let's rewind that.
So listen. Why is it weight one of the biggest factors in not getting a high value man?
Because they don't have to.
Nope. Facts are stubborn things, aren't they?
The argument you're making is an argument that benefits women who are already overweight.
Ooh, god damn. Oh,
if there are 100,
hold up, I missed it.
you can women out there, and 99 of them are in the weight range he wants. Why should he go get the one that's 200 some odd pounds?
Oops.
I mean, what if she a cool girl? What if she has things going? She can
doesn't matter.
Offer him things.
So what?
Yep, there it is. So what if she's a cool girl? Hey, if she's a cool girl, hey, more power to you, girl. You're not getting my sausage. You're not getting my sausage. Look, you could be the coolest chick ever. You could be the coolest chick ever. If you're overweight, it's game over. Men that have any value ain't looking in your direction. They're just not.
See, I'm going to say the weight argument. You know what? Money is something that can be built upon. Why not get a man who's straight out of high school?
Oh, there it is.
Right.
Do women pick men like that? Nope. Do men?
For the most part, no.
Do women?
For the most part, no. See, here we go. She can never just say no. She's always got to qualify it.
Women pick men who are already not what they want, and then choose to go do work to get him to the baseline of what they want.
Right.
No, the answer is no, sweetheart. This is exactly the point that I made. And again, I don't blame women. I don't blame women at all for wanting the finished product. But don't then bitch and moan that we're not trying to date chicks on their weight loss journey.
Why do women think men should do that? I'm asking. I'm serious. I'm really trying to understand, because I hear this often, that it's something like it's no big deal.
Right.
Like it's something we could do together.
Shit.
The weight loss?
Yeah, your head is cut off.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get it right.
Yeah. Why do you feel like it's something that can be built on?
This is something she tells herself so that she can sleep at night, Kevin. That's all this is. Knees Duts, $5, says, men want Chun-Li, not E Honda, with Thunderhawk's face. Hold up. Where's my Hadouken? Ah, damn, my Hadouken disappeared.
You win. Perfect.
I don't want to say I feel like it's something that can be built on, but I don't.
That's literally what you just said.
Don't feel like it should be cut and dry. Like, no, if you're overweight, that's it.
But sweetheart, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the way it is, man. Overweight women are invisible to high value men. They just are. Like life ain't fair, sweetie.
Show me the Middle Eastern or Asian men who choose overweight women.
Oops. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm.
Show me the majority of white men who choose overweight women.
Okay, I mean, so I'm working on it. I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay, you're working on it? Great. Come back and see me when you're 120 pounds.
I'm in the process of losing weight because I do feel like outside of that, I deserve a high value man.
Oh, my God. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Say what?
Okay, I mean, so I'm working on it. I'll tell you that. I'm in the process of losing weight because I do feel like outside of that, I deserve a high value man.
No, the fuck you didn't.
Wow.
Really, nigga?
I gotta give all of it. I mean, she's got to get this work. She's got to get this work.
What the French toast?
Look, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Outside of my weight, I feel like I deserve a high value man. You can't make this shit up. Look at the woman on your screen. She thinks she deserves a high value man.
How old are you?
29.
Uh-oh.
Now this is why I'm always curious. Why do you women feel like you deserve anything?
Oops.
If I felt like I was to deserve anything, I would definitely feel like I deserve the best. I wouldn't want to feel like I deserve less than that.
Okay, but it's not what you feel like you deserve. It's what you actually deserve. Like, facts don't give a fuck about your feelings, boo. That's the problem.
But
look at Kevin. This is so funny. Do you see the look on Kevin's face? Kevin is genuinely confused. In Kevin's mind, he's thinking, bitch, you're overweight. How on God's green earth can you feel like you deserve a high value man outside of your weight? Baby girl, that's where it begins and ends.
You deserve the best you can do for yourself. You don't deserve anything from another person.
Hell no.
That's true.
So,
nope.
I don't know if y'all understand how crazy that sounds to me when y'all say that I deserve the best. We got more average ass women today thinking they should be queens and deserve the best.
Uh-oh.
If all of y'all deserve the best, doesn't the best, if all the women who feel like they deserve the best and got it, wouldn't the best therefore be average?
Well, there you go, Kevin. But she doesn't have any idea. She has no concept of relativity, right? If everybody is rich, then nobody is rich. If everybody's smart, then nobody is smart. Women like this don't understand the concept of relativity. They really don't. They rarely do.
Yes.
Chris Johnson, another $5. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Says both sexes want mates in their primes. Not our fault as men that this is inverse age-wise between us. Real talk. Zimzilla, another $5 says this chick pulls out a scale. It's capping time. I am Mighty Capping Ranger 1. By your powers combined, I am Capping Planet. Go Planet! My guy was Wheeler. I love me some Wheeler. He was the man. Lord Sinister says for the same reason that nice, cool men don't get the girl. You can't manufacture true attraction. Yeah, you cannot negotiate arousal. Lord Commander, this is very good. $5 says chick want the credit today for future supposed results. They want to put a high value man on the hypergamous credit card. Get now, pay later. I'll actually go you one better. They want to put a high value man on a layaway. That's what they want. Well, I'll lose 5 pounds a month. I want you to stick around for me and I'll lose 5 pounds a month. And then when I get down to 120 pounds, you're going to be waiting on me.
Nope.
Sorry, boo, doesn't work that way.
But I've never been average.
Oh my God, I have never.
Really, nigga?
I just want to make sure I heard that correctly.
Like they deserve the best and got it. Wouldn't the best be therefore be average?
Yes, but I've never been average.
Stop the cap.
Bitch. Let me just.
No.
So
if women,
I've never been average. So like she's dropping the mic.
women like you feel like you all deserve the best, and 50+% of you got that, wouldn't that become average? Best has to keep moving.
She doesn't understand. She doesn't understand.
Right?
See, she's not comprehending what Kevin's talking about. It's a beautiful thing.
Does that make sense?
But I'm trying to figure out how you determine I'm average on anything other than just my weight. That's the only thing I've told you so far.
I said women in general, but I'll go down that path. How 29? Mm-hmm. How tall are you?
Oh, oh, that's it. That is it. That's it. That's it. See, she fucked her. Man, look. Check this out. Kevin was trying to be nice. He wasn't being rude to her. He wasn't trying to hurt her feelings. Carlos Rosado, $2 is no dowry for none of these heifers. Real talk. And she kept dancing around it. I'm not average, blah, 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 blah. She kept telling you, well, why am I not average? Kevin's like, all right, if you want to go there, then let's go there. And throws the knockout question in the beginning. Let's watch that again.
On anything other than just my weight. That's the only thing I've told you so far.
I said women in general, but I'll go down that path.
Okay.
29?
Uh-huh.
How tall are you?
That's it. We already know it's a wrap, guys. We already know it's a wrap. That's it. That's it. How tall are you? Here we go.
Like 5'5", 5'6".
Dress size?
16.
.55. Dress size 16. Dress size 16. 1-6. I just don't know. Like, where do you go from there?
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
Like 230.
That's it. 200, size 16, like 230 pounds. This bitch weighs more than I do. And I'm 6'2", and I'm a dude. Oh, God. This is bad. Listen, she asked for it. She asked for it.
Closer to 250. But okay.
Oops! No, he didn't. This bitch is taking L after L. He said, more like 250. Chris Johnson says, I need her as a linebacker for my Chiefs. Nah, man, we need her. We need her. We need her as linebacker, man. Brandon Graham's out for the season. We need her more than y'all do.
Hey, any kids?
Okay, you funny. No.
No,
Stop the cap.
Oh, okay, you funny. Oh, so she thinks it's actually funny that he suggests that she's probably closer to 250. The three numbers that women reduce the most when asked directly, women reduce the most when asked directly: their age, their weight, their body count. This woman is every bit of 265 pounds. Let's just let's just keep it a stack. But Kevin said, "All right, we'll let that go."
Image consultant. So I mean that 16. 5'5", that's close to the 250, but no kids. Okay. Did you go to college?
Yes.
Bachelor's, master's.
I started the master's program. I didn't finish. So bachelor's, yeah.
Bachelor's in what?
Social studies.
Oh, no. Another woman with a useless bachelor's degree. Social studies. What the fuck do you do with a social studies degree? Can anybody tell me what you would do with a social studies degree? Chris Johnson says Peterbilt. You're wrong for that. What do you do with a social studies degree? Become a social studies teacher?
Okay. On a scale from 1 to 10.
Oh boy.
Fresh face out of the shower.
Oh
your
boy.
Natural hair.
Oh boy.
Just your face. You can't use 7.
Oh boy.
No. I would say like 5, 6.
Okay, 5, 6. On a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, 5 is average. 5 is average. There is actually one statistic where she is above average. That's her weight.
So where would an average looking woman...
Slam Bright, $2 says, last time you weighed yourself? 5 years ago.
5 is average.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you be more than that? Because your looks are average.
Well, because she manifests it, Kevin. She speaks. She speaks truth. She speaks it into existence. If I just believe, if I speak it, if I visualize it, it will be. That's that prosperity preaching.
Your physical fitness in your body is below your...
Listen, man, props to Kevin. He is trying to be as delicate. He is trying to be as delicate as he can. Dude, bless Kevin's heart. He's not trying to break this woman's spirit. But he is... You can tell Kevin wants to be blunt with her, but he's having to handle her with kid gloves because you don't want to break this woman's spirit. You don't want to break this woman's spirit.
And even if we start judging on the things that men don't judge on, or if we judge on academic achievement, social studies, humanities,
right?
Okay, where is any of that extraordinary? Where is any of that?
That's not a yes or no question, boo.
That extraordinary.
I really haven't been working in that field where I got my degree, and I've actually been driving trucks. So,
what? Are you kidding me with this? This bitch is a goddamn truck driver? Now listen, props to her. She's set for life in terms of her job prospects. But dudes ain't trying to date truck drivers. Sweetheart. Not trying to date truck drivers.
But the point is, what if you did work in the field? How much could you make a year?
about 50, 60,000.
See, 5 and 6 seem to be her go-to numbers, right? How tall are you? 5'5", 5'6". Okay. Fresh face out of the shower. Scale of 1 to 10, you can't use 7. Maybe 5, maybe a 6. How much would you make with your social studies degree if you worked at the... I don't know, 50, 60,000. Have you picked up on that pattern? Her pattern is 5 to 6. 5 and 6 seem to be the numbers. The reason why her hand is on her chin is because she is beginning to become embarrassed. Lord Commander, $5, says, if above average was a car, it would be a clown car. 150 women jump out of a 4-seater. Delusion destroys lives. I'm trying to tell you. Dirty Dan with quite possibly the comment of the year. I cannot believe that Dirty Dan just talked about. Dirty Dan just took it way back and said large Marge. Hashtag Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Large Marge. Wow.
So you tell me why, if you're average looking and your body's below average.
Oh, no, her body's above average, Kevin. That's a big bitch.
Your income is middle income. Why do you deserve the best? Because you say, and you say, why would I say?
That's contradicting though.
But
how is it contradicting?
But then you say, well, why would you say that I'm average when I haven't told you anything? Well, based on what you told me, you're below average. Because if your face is average and your body's 230 plus pounds, that drags your average down, right?
Yes, it does.
So if you were a 5 and you had a banging body, it would help you move up, right?
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my bad. My bad, Chris. My bad, Chris. It was actually Chris Johnson. It was Chris Johnson who said, tell him Large Marge sent you. My bad. My bad. Chris Johnson with the comment of the year. Tell him Large Marge sent you. Large Marge. Of course, Dev puts the GIF on Sharp Stream. That was the craziest fucking scene, man. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Holy shit.
I mean, is that not how it works?
No, it's making sense. It's adding up.
Oh,
so
it's
that's why
adding up.
You got something called a butterface.
Oops.
She's got a banging body, but her face.
Yes, everything on her looks good but her face.
So women have always, who are average, have always known that if you're going to be average looking, you have to overperform in your body. And today we have women who are average looking, and that's most women are average looking.
That's right.
Most men are average looking. But then you're going the opposite direction.
Right.
What are you doing to bring your overall sexual marketplace value up?
I'm gonna tell you what, Kevin is really going easy. He's going easy on this chick. Like, this chick really needed a dose of reality, but again, he is leading her. He's actually like my anger management therapist, Dr. Derflinger. Dr. Derflinger never told me anything. He would ask me questions and allow my own mind to lead to the correct answer or conclusion. This is what Kevin is doing now. He really should be charging her for this because this is pretty informative.
Okay.
I'm asking you to the level.
She's still not listening.
Where you say you are.
Well, I have been working out, so I will say that much.
Stop the cap.
Anybody can say anything. I have been working out, right? By the way, I deadlifted this morning. And I'm really beginning to get my gem lugs back, so it won't be long.
I got a personal trainer. I've been working on that.
Stop the cap.
If you're a truck driver, how can you hire a personal trainer? Like, what are we doing?
That's, for one, I don't really want it just be for a man. I really want it for myself because.
Oh my God.
Stop the cap.
No. Women don't lose weight for themselves. They lose weight for men.
Is important. I've definitely been working on making over 100,000. I've gotten very close. I'm not there yet, but I'm definitely working to make over 100,000 a year.
Yeah, but we don't give a damn about that. I don't care. Listen, check this out. Like, I don't give a damn about how much you make. Dude, Myron and Fresh say this all the time. A billionaire will date a girl who works at McDonald's or at Burger King if she's hot enough. We don't care how much money you make. Like, get that through your thick skulls, ladies.
And so, yeah. those are some of the things I've been working on.
Oh, well, then in that case, just go ahead and go to the backyard and pick you a man off the high value tree. Oh, excellent. Okay, good, good. So you've been working out. You almost made $100,000 a year. Well, go out and get you a high value man. Then you qualify. You qualify.
So, from what I'm hearing, you hired a personal trainer.
Yes.
Stop the cap.
You can't count that.
Nope.
Men look at outcomes, not possibilities.
Nope.
Okay.
Just like women don't judge builder, they judge on what's there.
There you go. That's it. That's it, guys. I talked about this earlier in this breakdown. I'm not trying to date a fat chick who's on her weight loss journey. I'm trying to date a chick who is already there. I'm trying to date a bitch who's already there. Women ain't trying to date men who are building their company. No, they want the man who has the company built. And just because you say you hired a personal trainer doesn't necessarily mean you've actually hired a personal trainer. Like, let's just, like, really?
Stop the cap.
Come on.
Why do you think, where can a woman increase her money to make her look better? If earning money made you more attractive, why aren't women who are millionaires with high value men?
That's a good question.
Yes, that is a very good question. They're not.
Because it doesn't matter.
There you go, man.
So your $100,000 a year, even if I gave it to you, does not increase your sexual marketplace value at all.
Nope.
Okay.
But
I pretty much have to get my looks above average, lose
But you can't.
weight.
But you can't. You can't. You have the face you have.
That's it.
That's true. But if I lose weight, like you said, it'll bring me up some.
But no, it'll bring you up some, yes. But when was the last time you were consistently a dress size 6?
I don't think I've ever been a dress size 6.
Wow. Oh my God. That's it. She has never been a dress size 6. Holy shit.
You didn't go to bed as a child and wake up the size you are. You may not remember. So that tells me is it's been so long since you were a healthy female normal weight that you don't even remember at 29.
Okay.
When was the last time your physical frame was 120 pounds, 125 pounds for your height? Because women tend to stop growing vertically at around 12 years old, 12 to 14.
Oh boy.
I can't remember. I'm not even going to sit here and try to make a number up.
That's because it's never happened.
All right. So even if you were to lose weight, you've had most of your life being overweight.
There it is.
Right.
Let's just say that she were to get all the way down. If she were to lose 100 pounds, guys, guess what? She's 29. She's gonna, dude. Her skin is all stretched out. Her skin is not just gonna automatically shrink back to what it was. No, her skin has been stretched since Jeremiah Francis since the 4th grade. Exactly. This woman has been big her whole life. You watch the show, My 600-Pound Life. That shit's disgusting. Ugh. These people are fat from the time they're kids because they have irresponsible parents. When they lose the weight, man, like they have all of this loose skin. And even if you get the surgery to take off that loose skin, you look like fucking Frankenstein. Listen, that's the reality. That's the reality.
Tell men, if you need to look at her 5-year average, and your 5-year average has been dress size 16, that means it's going to only get bigger. That means, okay.
This right here is reality setting in. Do you see this? This is reality setting in.
That means you and every other woman, it's only going to get bigger. At best, it's going to maintain.
Ooh. Oh my God. Look, and she agreed. She will be a size 16 at best.
I can see your perspective. I don't agree, but I can see it.
Oh, your perspective. You know, I love it when women try to disqualify. Women try to disqualify people's talking points by calling it, well, that's your opinion. That's your perspective. No, bitch. These are the facts. High-value men don't get with women who look like you, and that's all there is to it. You know it, I know it, and Kevin knows it. Well, that's your perspective. Listen, you can try to disqualify that by telling me that that's his perspective, which means that that's not the universal truth. Fine. Fine. Go on and lose that weight, girl. Go on and lose the weight and see how many high-value men are going to be lined up at your door.
But you don't have to agree.
Uh-huh.
Who agrees with my perspective?
Men, the market.
Most men.
And that's the problem. Unless
There
you're going to
you
deal
go.
with, unless you're going to go gay, what are you going to do? Make them accept you?
Nope. She should probably just go happy. She probably just should.
So what is your suggestion to me?
No. You say that's your perspective. You don't agree. Okay, fine. But you just said most men agree. So if you want a man and most men agree, what are you going to do?
Lose weight. Try to make myself more appealing.
And see, if you're a man and you want to deal with a woman who does not agree with me or most men, do you want a woman who has that kind of attitude regarding losing weight? Nope. She's going to be resentful.
That's right.
She's not
There
going to
it
do
is.
it for what you said earlier, for the health reasons, whatever. You
Uh-huh.
understand that women who talk like you lose weight to get a man, and
That's
then
right.
you go right back to where you were.
There it is. Bingo. There it is. Bingo. There it is. There it is. We see women doing this all the time. I gotta lose weight so I can get a man. They get a man, then they blow up. Then they just blow up. They just balloon, right? Same thing with fiancés. Oh, I gotta lose weight so I look good for the wedding. My wedding pictures have to look good. A year later, right back to where they were, guys. Right back to where they were. This is why you need a woman, physically, who is already in good shape and has healthy habits. She eats right and she exercises 5 days a week. That's it. Blue Lion 7342, $2 super chat says Lizzo has money, but where are the high value men? You know what's interesting? This bitch is actually a poor man's Lizzo. I mean, if I'm being honest, she kind of looks like Lizzo. She kind of looks like Lizzo. Lizzo, what's her net worth? $50 million? Guess what? She got no man. Ain't nobody trying to smash Lizzo. Ain't nobody trying to fuck with Lizzo. Why? Because Lizzo is morbidly obese. That's why.
That's why men look, it's smart for a man to look at a woman's 5-year average.
That's right.
Because that means that's what she's likely going to be.
Bingo.
I can respect that. I can see that.
So, ma'am, what do I expect? That in a normal world, you would qualify for an average man, a $42,000 a year guy.
Ooh.
Okay.
But why? But you pause.
It's funny. Yes. Did you catch that? Watch her face. Watch her face.
Normal world, you would qualify
Watch
for an
her
average
face.
man, a $42,000 a year guy.
Did you see that micro expression? Watch this micro expression.
What do I expect? That
I'm going to try to catch it.
In a normal world, you would qualify for an average man.
There's
a
one.
$42,000 a year guy.
Watch. No, damn it, I missed it. I had it and I missed it. I'm going to do it one more time. Watch.
What do I expect? That in a normal world, you would qualify for an average man. A $42,000 a year guy.
Look. See that? You see that micro expression? You have to know what to look for to catch it. You have to know what to look for to catch it. but the micro expressions always tell the story. Kevin caught it. She's like, okay, that micro expression. Look at her face. Does it look like she is excited about the prospect of being with the average $42,000 a year nigga?
Nope.
Hell no. Oh no, look at that. Oh, see? You see how quickly she's trying to make Kevin think she's okay with it? But Kevin's not buying it. Watch.
Okay.
But why? But you pause like, ugh.
See that? Kevin caught it. And you see the look on her face now? She's like, you motherfucker. I can't believe you caught that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
But you said, but we started this off thinking, I deserve a high value. And I'm like,
Okay, maybe I used the wrong terminology. I would want one. Maybe I don't deserve it, but I do feel like I want one.
Well, I wanted to be the center fielder for the Kansas City Royals. That didn't happen either.
well, do average men want dime pieces?
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
Yes,
do
they
get them?
Nope.
Sometimes. I mean, but
No,
overall,
they don't.
No, no.
Stop the cap.
Come on. Average men don't get dime pieces, bitch. Come on.
This is bullshit.
Oh, there it is. See, see, that's it. Now he's getting savage. He's like, this is bullshit. Get like fuck out of here with this.
That's bullshit. When does an average man get a dime piece? When?
when they've known each other since high school.
Oh, stop it. Oh, hell no.
Stop the cap.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Fuck out of here.
Man, no, man.
No.
See, this is why you ladies mess up.
Oof.
Because the truth cuts off potential.
There it is.
And now you got to accept that just like an average man doesn't get a dime piece, there's even a special category of adult film to where an adult film actress will pick a fan and she'll choose to do. That's the only way that happens.
Wow.
If a dime piece decides she wants to just give some charity, but she doesn't get with him. She hooks up with him and leaves. Why not just be so women in your position are fit for average men, and that average man is a blessing to you.
I believe that.
God.
Yeah, but you haven't talked about an average man, and you
look at her. Does it look like she looks excited about the fact that she only qualifies for an average man?
You want the man up here.
Man, period. Like average, above average at this point. So.
Well, I would say because you're not rude, but your attitude is not right.
That's right.
Okay, so what do you suggest for me?
Buy a dog and die alone, sweetie.
This is why I think therapy is so important, because I personally don't understand. When I know you ladies can see yourself naked getting out of the shower, you see that.
Ooh.
You know what that looks like.
Oh, you can.
And I don't understand how you can make it anything other than what it is.
Right.
Self-awareness. And then you ask yourself, okay, when was your last relationship?
Like 2017.
Okay. Who ended it?
We agreed that we were better off as friends.
My womanese students. We ended things mutually. Translation: he dumped me. She got dumped, is what happened.
Who ended it? You know me, I don't work that way. Come on now.
I would say me because he was talking to another woman.
I would say me because he was talking to another woman. No, he dumped you because he was fucking another woman. Because you are, well, you.
Okay. So 2017, how long did it last?
Almost a year.
And what was the one before that?
I can't remember, to be honest.
So you really,
and I believe her too. I believe her.
Don't have, all right. So
she said what?
What was the one before that?
I can't remember, to be honest.
That's not cap, y'all. That's real.
So you
I
really
haven't
don't
had
have.
many relatives.
All right, so there you go. There's a lot going on here, ma'am. So if you don't have a history of having relationships, do you have sex?
Not often.
I believe that too.
Then there's a whole lot going on.
Okay.
I mean, just a whole lot. I mean, because, and I don't really want to get into it here. Book a session. That's what you really need to do, because if you don't date,
so let's read.
And this is what, and I'm doing this because this is beginning to happen with more women. More women are starting to understand that it's like in the last 2 years, it's like dating has dropped off the cliff.
There you go.
Women are like, why aren't men approaching? Why aren't men doing this? Women can't even give it away anymore.
Nope.
Because
sure can't.
Guys don't want to deal with women who don't really focus on who we are as men and what we want. Most of you ladies want us.
Well, that and they're grossly overweight. That's why dudes ain't checking for these bitches.
To be your girlfriends. Y'all don't study us. Y'all don't do any of that kind of stuff.
But you want to know who does study us? You want to know who does study us? Becky, Marisol, Mylene, and Jamila. But then y'all want to be mad at us for dating Becky.
So first thing I'd suggest is sit down with a therapist to understand if there are any underlying issues.
And then hire a real personal trainer.
Number one. Number two, this is when a good one-on-one consultation to dig into things, to figure out what's going on, because you need a plan of action. Because what'll happen is you'll look up and you'll be 35 years old, and life starts taking things off the table. But you got to get the weight under control for sure. That's a have to. That's a have to. All right, I'm gonna bring somebody else.
And that was that. Kevin could have, he could have roasted this chick. He could have roasted this chick 6 ways from Sunday, but he remained professional. Mikesh, $20, says this woman is giving Kevin Samuels that Nell Carter energy until he brings her back down to earth. Hashtag give me a break. Jeremiah Franz, $5. Appreciate that very much. Lost. Lord Commander with the $5 super chat says, I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't have because people win the lottery every day, but I will have a few laughs watching you try. Brandon McFadden, $5 says she looks like Omar Gooding. Damn, you guys are savage. Lamar's Journey, $5 says, notice how she covers the fat on her neck with her hand. Yeah, like, sweetie, we know what it is. I mean, we know what it is. Like, it's okay. Age of Machines, $5 says, donation for all the men who have no entertainment, church, or psychologist to shore us up against the BS that women put out. Glad you're better too. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. I'm going to take a 30-second break because I really got to pee. Sit tight. I'll be right back. More to come. Woo. I'll let you in later, Walter. Woo, much better. Much, much better. Holy cannoli. All right. Okay. Let's keep the party going, guys. We are going to break down Too Hot to Handle. I'm actually feeling much better. Headache is completely gone. Give me a second here. Come on. There we go. Now, let me turn up the speed on this bad boy. Playback. Faster. Perfecto. Let's get right into it. Or nah. Give me a second. There we go. All right. All right.
Like, I fell on Paul, he was like a talk show host when he came in. He's got like that Hollywood vibe to him, doesn't he? Yeah.
The new guy, he really likes me. He's like, you like me? And I was like, yeah. Bryce is from LA. He lives on his boat. Like, I don't know if that means he's rich or he's broke.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Earlier today, it was hunk ahoy when nautical nympho Bryce washed up at the retreat on the...
Oh, yeah. So, for those of you guys just catching up, they are starting to add other men and women onto the show. And they added this dude who apparently has sex all the time, all day, every day. So I don't really know if that's... I don't listen. He lives on a boat. He lives in LA. I can see that happening. I don't think that's Gap. He is kind of cheesy, but hey, man. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry about that. Go ahead and stop that. Perfectly. Very good. Okay, let's continue. If I can...
hunt for booty. And he's already talking about his eye for the ladies.
I have sex every day. And it's never with the same girl.
But Captain Bryce is quickly finding out that this retreat won't be plain sailing, and his new first mates are filling him in on their love voyages.
We're all here for development, so I haven't been able to connect with anyone on a deeper level besides sex. Like, I kind of separate.
Dude, never tell people I have sex every day. Like, that's stupid. That's cheesy.
Myself because my guard's up so high.
I got you.
Rhonda, I'm just hoping that I can open up to her, like, because I don't want to be heartless or I don't want to feel like this my whole life.
So you and Rhonda?
Yeah, bro. I've been pushing Rhonda may develop that. Hopefully she can respect it.
Rhonda and Sharon aren't the only frosty couple to be put on ice.
Do you think you would feel
Oh, that's right.
Sit there.
Okay, so Rhonda and Sharon were put on ice. I think what had happened last time was, if you guys remember, what was it? Francesca and the dumb one. They actually kissed and lost the group another $2,000.
And cut her out. I would hate to leave here and know that we only gave it one shot. Me and Francesca said that we're starting back at square one, but I kind of want to be more than just best friends. Obviously, she's going to come back to the stallion. That's it.
Yes, there we go. There we go. And again, no matter what happens between Harry and Francesca, if I'm not mistaken, I think they had already made up, didn't they?
It's in front of you.
Well, we've heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Harry's waiting for the girl to come to him.
Have we already seen... No.
Wake up! Great tactic, Harry. Unfortunately for you, Francesca's got her eye on a different stud.
I'm not getting...
Oh, my God. Haley. And here we go. Here we go. So, Francesca has kissed Harry, lost the group 3,000. She kissed Haley, lost the group 3,000. She was all over this guy Brent with the houseboat. Ooh, who is this? And now she's got her eyes on Kells?
to know Kells to make Harry jealous. I don't care to make Harry jealous, but if it happens, it happens.
What did you... Oh, that's funny. I don't care to make Harry jealous, but if it happens, it happens. Look at this. This is unbelievable.
For what?
Instagram?
You guys making enough money from that?
Yeah,
you gotta be kidding me, man.
I'm not really concerned about the money.
Oh, that's cool. Francesca. Shush. She's the hottest girl.
See that? See that? Francesca is attractive to both the men and the women. Harry likes her. Haley's in love with her, apparently. Kells just wants to smash her. This is why girls like Francesca belong to the streets, guys. This is why they belong to the streets. Guys, this is why we tell you 8s, 9s, and 10s belong to the game. They belong to the game. Francesca's what, an 8, 8.5? And now she's kind of a pseudo celebrity. It's never going to be enough for her. It seemed that she really did genuinely like Harry. But of course, because Harry, quote unquote, threw her under the bus. Give me a second. Because Harry threw her under the bus, she calls herself feeling some type of way. And so now all of a sudden she's all over Kells. Well, if it makes Harry jealous, it makes him jealous. If it happens, it happens. That's a bunch of bullshit, man. That's a bunch of bullshit. This is her. This is her playing games as usual. Let me make sure.
Relationship lessons for these guys as we reach our halfway point. This is going to be a good workshop.
Temptation.
Price's first night. Is this just
It's a really stand out. From bangers, I would say, which probably
Blessing and that's love. Like, you just want it. Right. He's like mentally on the
side of music that been fan. Russell Brand?
Wait, what?
What else to do?
All his best luck.
nothing's happened. Definitely felt like more. However, for the duration.
Rule break,
Okay, well, apparently I didn't start this in the right spot. So I'm going to go ahead and end this now because this is very, very unorganized. However, if you want to watch this breakdown from the beginning in real speed instead of me having to speed it up 150% to stay away from the bots, download the SharpStream app. Download the SharpStream app. Go to sharpstream.com. You can download it on either Android or iOS. Sharpstream.com. You don't have to go to the. It'll have all the links there. It'll have all the links and everything in between. Yeah. Again, guys. Understand that when I do play this stuff on YouTube, I've taken the precautions to keep me out of trouble. So I know you guys are trying to look out for me, and I appreciate that, but trust me, I've got that all covered. So thank you guys very much for tuning in to this, the 800th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity. Don't forget my new ebook. Actually, let me take this out. My new ebook, 14 questions. 14 questions she'll ask you on the first date and how to correctly respond, drops tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. If you want it the second it drops, go to donovansharp.com/newsletter, plug in your very best email, and at 10 o'clock a.m. sharp tomorrow, the book will be yours. Thank you guys all very much for joining. There we go. So that's going to do it for this edition of TSR Live. Thank you guys very much for making this the 800th episode. This is actually a really, really good one. So thank you guys for all your support over the years. I'll see you on SharpStream.